Is he?
Yeah, happy affiliate anniversary, Tegan.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Equinox, a weekly Dungeons and Dragons stream featuring these lovely people here. As per usual, we are chaos incarnate. So, how has everybody's week been?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
I went to Ren Fair and got very drunk.
I just realized we have no Dusty.
Oh shit!
Wow.
No, we all realized that ages ago. Right, Tegan? Everyone
Yeah.
noticed straight away.
Yeah, of course.
So, but in answer to your question, I do have the strength of 10 men. Not 10 fit men.
You do have the strength of 10 men?
Not even 10
That's
unfit
right,
men.
Dusty. Wherever you are, I got you covered.
I think does that in my game.
Just when last week, even in the frog game last week, we started to do some lovely things like set up a pop-up restaurant for Dusty's character.
He's
Callisto.
had enough of your antics.
Dusty plays Callisto, I want to say.
He does.
Yes, he does.
Fucking look at the fucking huge brain on this guy. He was the chef, right?
Yes.
He is the chef.
Yeah, fucking hell, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
We do have
How long have we been live for? 6 minutes. We can sweat now, right?
we have a worshipper of the new god Alan. I have at least done the rough outline of the sketch of Alan of Dahlia,
Yep.
which I have shown.
Why do we have all these gods named Steve and Alan? Why can't we have a god named like Kilgore or something like that?
Well, they're
Look,
they're grung, they're frogs, right?
Let me point
Alan
out
is a
to
red
you.
frog.
Let me point out to you, Andrew. Any of the gods named Steve or Alan are player named gods. The minute the DM names a god, a Maidahen, everyone loses their fucking mind.
Okay,
Well-
but that's too many syllables and vowels. Again, it could be something just like Kilgore, something real simple, something we can just look at and go, "Yep, I instantly know how to pronounce this name."
What's wrong with calling
I
a
feel
god
like you
Bob?
would still mess it up somehow.
What's wrong with calling a god Kilgore?
Yeah, Tegan, what's wrong with calling a god Kilgore?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's not a god in my world.
John Kilgore, I think he would be named.
Bob is
Yeah,
better.
well, not the John part, just Kilgore.
Because at least if it's Bob, you can't tell if he's coming or going, because either way his name's the same.
I have to keep. I was about to tell you the silence gods, but then I went, no. You can learn about those as you go.
Craig, that's a good one. I'm going to be using that one.
You know what? I'm gonna blame Andrew for Dusty being late. By the way,
I was so intoxicated this weekend that Dusty got secondhand intoxication.
no, because normally on Saturday, our Saturday, you have sent a message to go. Is it a game? Are we gaming this week, players?
Right, and I didn't need
And
to
you
this
didn't do
weekend
it
because
this week.
someone did it for me.
Yeah, I sent out a message and asked if
Yeah,
Clint
Tegan, keep up
and
with the
Craig
times.
would be here.
Specifically for Craig.
My new bit is to just specifically ask select people if they'll be there. And then if they
Craig's
said
the
no,
biggest
my
tourist.
game plan basically was to say that I won't be there either then.
Well, we can always assume that if Scotty's not sick, he's off basket weaving in a yurt or something. So
Not this week. I'm here this week.
you are this week. I did send you a very exciting thing during the week. Scotty, in Instagram.
It's on
You even
Instagram.
commented back to me about it. The Dungeon Crawler Carl audiobook.
Yes,
and
I think
webcomic.
I ended up sending that on to other people too.
It's Dungeon Crawler Carl. Why would you not?
Yeah.
Craig, both Justin and I have tried to convince Craig to convert to Dungeon Crawler Carl, and he keeps telling us no. Scotty, I think you need to show him the PowerPoint.
Scotty, you're aware of boundaries. I know you are.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Craig's just like, just leave me the fuck alone about Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Wait.
It's not a cult.
Critical question. Is Carl spelled with a C or a K?
C.
With a C, of course.
Fucking lame. Lame.
He is also American.
If you haven't read any
even
of the
more
7
so.
books, then I'm sorry for you.
I
You're
mean,
missing out.
Look, I believe Kev started reading the webcomic.
I
So
read very briefly read the webcomic, but it was like it turns paid like immediately,
Yes,
and I was like, ah, fuck that.
this is why. If you want to endorse both Kevin and Craig, consuming the works of our Lord and Savior Dungeon Crawler Carl, please. I have a Ko-fi set up. Please send us some money and we'll get them audiobook copies.
Wait, Craig,
Get them
I
an
think
Audible
you should
subscription.
join my plight, Craig. I'm currently reading through Del Toro Quest. It's pretty great. Never read it before, but it's like real light kids fantasy, but like it's
Oh.
pretty good, man.
It's
Yeah, I've
actually
heard-
good.
I've heard that one. Yeah.
Del Toro, it's like unironically quite good. I strongly recommend it.
Do all the kids
We
die
should-
in it?
we should all join Scotty's book club.
No, they read
Occasionally.
weird books, man. What'd you read this month, Scotty? I'm in the Discord and I saw it was like a
Yeah.
psychology book, and I'm like, I might skip that one.
No, it's the end of the It's the end of everything, cosmically speaking. So like
Yeah,
it's just all the ways that the universe could possibly end. It's not a
The
psychology
physical
book.
end of everything. Last month's book was really good. I read Strange Pictures. I liked it.
Yeah, and the month before that was some smart.
Tusk Love.
So,
Oh,
Tusk
Oh,
Love,
no.
Critical Role.
Tusk Love in
Critical
the
Role.
bookstore.
No, I managed to convince my book club to read Critical Role's book,
Tusk Love.
and some of them really hated it.
Yeah,
And they
not
hate me now.
surprised. Not surprised.
I'm
I
really
could
into
put them-
Mr. Men books.
Mr.
I could
Men,
put
that's
them onto
always
some
good.
bangers, Scotty.
yeah.
Really, I could. We could have
That-
debate.
My book
But-
club is definitely a sci-fi or Japanese fiction book club. We're not really a smart one, unfortunately.
Hilariously, I was actually going to suggest to you some of the psychological thrillers that I have been narrating because my demographic is actually young adult
Oh,
fiction and
that is true.
thrillers and cozy mysteries at the moment.
Like,
So
where's Wally?
Well,
no,
where's Wally?
Where's Wally is probably the greatest of the mystery genre.
It is really good.
When are you going to start reading, narrating Where's Wally book? Tegan? You're like,
I did see a
strapped
picture.
the
I think I
wrong
did see a
way.
picture on. I think I did see a picture on Instagram this week of someone had found Carmen San Diego and Where's Waldo, and they were together.
Yes. Yes, I saw that.
I think
Of
you
course.
sent me that, Craig.
Yes.
Okay,
That's great.
with that, just to like burn just a little bit more time, because we haven't done it. Do we want to recap everybody, not just Scotty, but everybody at home, what did happen last week?
Craig, this is all you. So
Let's
get
see the
into it,
memory at
bud.
work.
Oh yeah, the memory at work. The one thing that doesn't work. I have limited memory. I can recall what I need to recall because I give myself some quick bullet notes of Arashi finally cleaned and tested that skin to find the markings of his clan on it from the cyber ninja.
Oh yeah. Hey, where'd you leave the skin?
Great. With great difficulty.
It got thrown in the fridge in the takeaway container.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sabato will eat it. Don't worry. So there's that.
It's a roll up.
There was the finale of Arashi and the explosive arrow versus Feynman.
Yeah, that did come to a close. It was pretty well.
I don't think it's come to a close so much as it's came to a staggering halt for the time being.
Well, the explosive arrow element, I think, has come to a halt for now.
For now.
Andrew mitigated some damage. I say Andrew. Hibaru mitigated the damage.
Yeah.
He talked some sense into.
Which is a first for everyone involved.
I'd say talked some sense into, but I guess he just kind of got him on board with going ahead.
His point made sense, and so he accepted the moment until Arashi can get the upper hand, and then it's probably back on.
I will say, I think it was a little bit of a shift in the character of Hibaru, where I feel like he didn't get angry. He just took a step back, took a breath, and then like squared stuff away.
Yeah, there was
Much
a lot of
more.
action.
Oh, he was able to
Hibari
eat beforehand. He wasn't hangry when he was in the
Okay.
moment. That's the secret. Hibaru's just always hangry.
Because not only did he talk to Arashi, he talked to Feynman, and it was talking.
know.
There was no yelling.
Yeah, there was like moderate volume.
He went to talk to Sabata, but
Got
Sabata
Donowald.
was just sleeping.
Yep. Well, the reading wore him out.
And then yeah, so after the de-escalation, Wicked came and found Feynman, expertly hiding. I've got no idea how she saw me, but she managed to. Thankfully, I guess.
What was your role? It was like an awesome 7 or something or other.
Yeah, like 7 stealth. So she found me. We had a heart-to-heart. She revealed a lot about her personal character. And then proceeded to get an alchemy lab and try to manufacture a poison for Celestials.
Yes.
And then 20 minutes later, 20 IRL real-life minutes, I went, wait a minute, my character's a Celestial. And the
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
And yeah, and then she was abruptly reminded that Feynman is allergic to bees. So she
Yep.
did not need to manufacture a poison, because we landed in a bee town filled with fucking bees.
Oh, there are so many different types of bees here. It's fucking crazy.
I was like, I'm allergic to bees, how can I be safe here? They were like, here's an EpiPen. Good luck and Godspeed. Stay away from the bees.
That's right. Arashi also, annoyed with this stop because it makes no sense to him, has grabbed the tourist guide, wants to go check out all the bees and the different honeys, and has the a bee t-shirt already.
Yeah. What did the bee t-shirt say, do you recall?
Ooh.
Wasn't it like bee fuck you or something like that?
No, don't mess with a beekeeper. My girls are dangerous.
Right.
It said, yeah, I'm a beekeeper, and I was born in November. And it's just like one of those long run-on shirts. You stay out of this beekeeper's way, because we really know how to sting.
So yes. So Arashi is what's
Dressed to the nines.
I wouldn't say
I'm just impressed that he's not in that he's in a tourist shirt as opposed to his usual.
He stuffed it over the top of his existing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's on top of everything. That's the funny part.
He didn't change it.
We did also pointedly like get a quest, ask about quests. Arashi categorized the quests so that we could pick like a good one.
Was?
Yes, it's one that we need Wicked for because it had
Yeah.
mushroom.
It's the Mushroom Dragon quest, yeah.
Fuck.
Forgot about that part, didn't you?
Poignantly
All right, so
wicked shipped.
let's hit up a plant store and grab a bunch of pesticide, and then let's go visit this mushroom.
Pesticide.
I don't think the actual quest itself was mushrooms. I believe the actual quest, as it was denoted, was there were some scientists that had come across a mushroom. Give me a second. Researchers had captured a larkspur dragon that needed to be quarantined, and they decided to put in a adventure party request for you guys to go into the forest to find the rest of its blooming. And they're willing to pay generously, which I believe you were told 500 gold apiece. And they told you that the mushrooms were extremely dangerous.
I know it's
how much gold per person.
I mean, I like how we're put on the spot and we do it from memory, even the one with a head injury. Yeah, the DM gets to look it up and tell us.
Yeah, because the DM has notes. Where are your notes? Oh, wait, Andrew didn't take any.
It's exactly to correct the DM. However, I believe it wasn't 500. It was 1,000 Electrum. So you might want to jot that one
You might
down.
want to adjust that.
I really don't care. If you want to convert all your money to Electrum when the Electrum fails.
I don't convert my money to Electrum. It enters my hand and becomes Electrum. It's out of my control.
Okay, so with that, you have been released out into the streets of Wolfhaven. There is the subtle hum of. He took notes, he just didn't post them.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason why I didn't post them.
Why was that, Andrew?
There's a good reason why I didn't post the notes.
Is
There's
it
not a
because you
lot
closed
there.
your notepad without?
No, it's because there's not a lot there.
Okay. So you have been released out into the town of Wolfhaven. There is the subtle buzz all around you, as there are indeed bees and vespons, which are a type of miniaturized honey bee dragon.
Question, timeout. With the forget me not temple we dealt with a while ago.
Yes,
Was that water flowing down here to the bees? Because I remember the Wolf Haven's on like a little island, right?
it separated. And no, this is on the other side. They have their own well that goes underneath.
Cool. That's it. Time
Glad
in.
to help. So, you have made your way out into the streets of Wolfhaven, knowing that you will be heading out into the, knowing that you're going to be heading out into the forest to have a look. Um, you know that you're looking for something called a larkspur dragon blooming. You kind of vaguely know that there are the foresting area around here, Habaru, as this is close to your hometown. Um, but outside of that, I don't know how much. Like, I don't know if you know much about these creatures that you're going to be hunting down. And apparently, the mushrooms are extremely dangerous. What mushrooms? There was apparently a mushroom involved somehow. You have been given paperwork that you signed with the adventure details on it, the quest details, including a contact within the town that you can go speak to. It does tell you that it is the forest to the northwest of the town. But there's not a lot of details on the actual notes. Just they would like you to find the rest of the blooming and find some miscellaneous information.
Have we been given a picture of what the blooming looks like?
Nope.
Oh, fucking great.
Oh no, we might have to research.
Can we Google it? What's this world's version of ChatGPT? Can I go talk to him?
There is no ChatGPT. You will not find it in this world.
Kale Ashida.
Kale.
So it sounds like we
Kale.
need to create
Wait, sorry.
it.
No, I will correct myself. ChatGPT within this world goes by the name of Kale.
Like the leafy green.
No.
Yeah.
No, your artificial
Like
intelligent
Dale.
friend. Your friend.
Our totally organic friend, right?
I don't know. You haven't really talked to him.
Well, that's why I don't want you to tell me things about things I wouldn't know about so far.
The fact that he seemed to shut down and, you know.
All chromers do that at some point. They got bad hardware.
You gotta stop throwing around the hard R chromas, alright? it's definitely a soft A word. Like, you need to chill, Andrew.
Yeah.
And everyone wonders why Habaru is racist and xenophobic.
Fucking not.
That's slander. That's slander.
Okay, but that aside, what would you like to do? Kale, you have been following them, but this is a completely organic landscape, somewhere that you've never been before. Everything's so green and smells floral and like moist earth and chlorophyll, and
Yeah, it's
the
fucking
ground is
disgusting.
slightly squishy, and the light is this natural orange. You can feel your skin kind of get this little tingle pinprick of a burn under the sun, like this non-artificial sun.
But is he photosynthesizing?
I don't know if I'd call it photosynthesizing. I don't think he's got the particles to make chlorophyll, but he is. This is, to his knowledge, the first time he's been under a natural sun.
Yeah, I'm just like looking fucking disgusted right now.
That's all right. About to fix that. Arashi starts charging towards you.
Just charges him. Extensive arrow in hand, lit.
No weapons in hand.
Oh yeah, I
But
didn't know you were so excited to see me.
you have finally jacked off. I have questions.
Do you mean out?
You jack out? Jack off? They said you jacked in.
Yeah, but then I jacked out.
Right. I suppose that is
Look,
the
I
opposite.
had some malware issues, but I'm good now.
I hate to say, and just pointing out here, the opposite of jacking off would be jacking on, not jacking in.
He just made that. He just said that.
Yeah, but if you say it like that, the joke doesn't work, Tegan. I feel like you're not getting it.
Talk about
I
ruining
wasn't making a joke.
the-
Anyway, continue. Please continue. I
Oh
apologize.
God, just ruin the scene. I can't work under these conditions.
Can you work full stop?
Oh,
Ouch.
Yeah, I can't work under these conditions either. Why are we out here?
Beside the point.
For money.
What job did you get?
We need to go find a thing.
After you tell me about those cyber ninjas.
Why?
You
Man's
know,
got questions.
you know, don't you? They were my clan.
I don't know
Someone
your
went to
clan.
great lengths to hide their tattoo.
They were Critvo.
It is a crypto.
The name of the company, I think.
I mean, oh yeah, you don't have a phone.
Where is this place? We need to add it to the list of our stops. I need to kill everyone there.
Oh, I mean,
Well,
we were just there.
maybe we don't need to kill everyone there because not all of them are involved in this, but
That's how it
That's-
works. If you're part of the company, you're involved.
no,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
no,
they
no.
are-
That's not always
they-
true.
Are a pretty asshole corporation, to be honest.
Right, but that's like saying, oh, the cashier at like the local store selling hardware is involved in it. No,
I can
guy
tell you
isn't.
the- I can tell you the reception at Critvo Industries was a fuck. So you can kill him. His name's Terry. Fuck him.
Stop.
She pulls out a pad. Terry.
I actually saw him kick a dog one time.
damn you, Terry!
He's already not on my good
One of the
list.
customers was trying to get into the building. Yeah, it was really bad. No, so yeah, like they were just Critvo employees. You know, Critvo Industries.
No, I don't know Crypto Industries, but I'm getting the idea. Why are we running from them? Why don't we just go there and just remove them from this?
Because they have a lot of money and a lot of power. And it would not be a good idea to go at them from a disadvantageous position that we are currently in.
I mean, I have killed someone with money before, but it's not exactly a very powerful weapon.
No, you don't understand. Like, they have money.
I mean,
Right?
I'm not too worried about the money, but they have the power. So look, just
Yeah.
I'm constantly trying to override their protocols. It's just a constant thing.
Then work on it faster. I need answers about my clansmen working for them.
You know how I told you about being elevated?
Yes, where you keep saying how much better you are than the rest of us. So prove it. Give me my information.
No. So Critvo elevated me, but part of the programming in that process is that you view elevation favorably. So, you know, when I sort of say, "Oh, I'm better than everyone else," that's like the programming. That's Critvo's programming. I'm working to override that.
I think you were abducted off the street and made into a wage slave. All right.
We'll figure that out. We'll come to that.
I think you were a normal person before all of this, and then you got all your meat ripped off, and now here you are.
Yeah, I'm all right though. I'm here. Sure, whatever else.
You just told us that's the programming inside of you telling you that you're okay.
Well, it's not gone yet, but I'm aware of it. Okay, no one else. Well, very rarely do people become self-aware. That is why I left. And I don't need to fuck with them right now. I just need some time.
That's why I meditate, to be aware of oneself and center.
I mean, my friend helps me with that, so it's all good.
You friend.
Yeah, I think Arashi might have. I don't know if Arashi met him.
What?
This is a DM shaking her head at Scotty. No, Arashi's a good 2,000 years before.
No. We were in that imaginary alley.
Oh, yes.
A while back, and there was some heebie-jeebie things going on.
Yeah, that's right.
And they wanted us to follow.
What
Yes.
What friend are you talking about there? Because it's only been you.
No, he can say hi. My arm, the one that's implanted in the back of my body, will sort of just wave. Yeah, it's just waving. Here you go.
I was going to say,
there.
I jump in, you watch as the arm engages, comes out and just goes, waves.
Not the first time. It's still creepy.
Technically not my arm.
Do you have an AI in your arm?
Yeah.
Is that the arm you jack in with?
I don't jack in with any arms. It's in the back of my neck.
Okay.
I find it amusing that it is attached to you, but it is not your arm. Yet, and I'll draw my sword, this is just an extension of my arm.
Well, you control the blade wholly. I don't think and Kale, maybe you can educate me here. How complicated it is to make AI like the one you have in your arm?
Well, this is like a rogue AI, so there's a level of sentience that you cannot create naturally.
Cool. So like the thing that we're all told we should not ever create for fear of crashing like global systems, that type of AI.
I mean, it's just like a guy.
You watch, by the way, if I may, just to jump in, you watch as the electronic hand behind that is attached to Kale. You watch as its hand swipes across, ending in a circular sign, pointing, ending in a circle, pointing down to the ground, followed by a sign that seemed followed by a hand movement towards you.
So this AI, it's a rogue AI. It seems to be so this sort of explains the extra in Feynman. So
No.
that's rogue AI?
This is something completely different. And depending on who you ask, maybe worse. I just maybe I'm not. Well, I'm certainly not up to the level of tech understanding that you seem to have, Kale. But normally rogue AI aren't looked favorably upon by the rest of society, right?
No, I mean, obviously he was illegally created by Critvo. He was enslaved.
Right.
He's financial advisor.
What? You're saying they made a sentient being to fucking crypto mine?
Exactly. That was part of my job too.
I hate these guys so much.
We work together, so we're like colleagues. Yo, you're trying to say something, buddy.
So
You watch as he raises two fingers in a peace sign and swirls them, followed by the point to a circular pattern again.
I don't know what this means.
I feel like I need an insight on this.
He's doing sign
God.
language.
Does anyone know
I-
sign language?
No.
Usually
I
he
know,
just speaks to me when I jack in.
I mean, I know certain hand
Can't-
signals, but it's not
can't-
sign language.
Huh. It's odd that he only talks to you when you're jacked
Weirdly,
in.
Arashi, you do recognize the two fingers in the peace sign making a circular sign. It is something similar that you yourself have used. It means both.
Okay.
Pointing down, as he did before, is here. The hand movement towards you, like this, is help.
Both here help. If I'm reading that right, I have combat hand signals. It's not exact.
To looking at you guys because you can see me on camera, the exact pattern he did, he went
How many hands does
just
Kale
the one.
have?
That's why he's just the one, which is why he just went like this with that hand.
Okay.
movement. Yeah.
Because you got your second hand involved, and I was like, hang on a second. Does he have a full pair of arms back there?
It's just
the
if
one?
somebody actually knows Auslan, just to kind of
He uses Kale's head for the second hand.
yes. But yes, so he goes.
Both help. Both here help. As I said, I'm not.
And this one, you're not sure on what that is.
Yes, I'm not 100. I can't say that that's 100% accurate, but a rough idea, maybe. Why
Both
is
are
your
here to
arm
help.
asking for help?
Is it asking or offering?
Both here help. I think it's referring to us helping them.
Wouldn't both here refer to both of them, and help mean both of them helping? First off, Kale, what's your arm's name? What's your buddy's name? Kale.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I didn't remember. Did we land on the official name, Tegan?
I don't think he was given a name. Like he doesn't remember his name.
Yeah.
Beyond what you.
It's just I do have a name for him, but we
Yes.
had not fully discussed. Anyway, it's Zai.
Should have been
ZAI.
Steve. Should have been Steve.
Oh, it's not lettuce
Lettuce.
because you're Kale.
Actually, kale's more closely related to broccoli there, Andrew.
Ah, you're right. All right, broccoli boy, tell me your secrets.
He can't really verbally communicate out here like this.
You watch as his hand comes up behind Kale's head and just goes like this. He wiggles his fingers behind Kale's head.
I'm sorry, what was the name
Yep.
again? It was
Zai.
Zai, Z-A-I, or Z, as some people say. Yeah, I mean, like, if you want to properly speak with him, you can, like, I can probably get you into cyberspace later.
I'm good.
Better than out here.
Cyberspace?
It's fucking, like, look at these mosquitoes.
So, Arashi, you know how like it's not good to fight a dragon in its in its den or in its horde, right?
Yes.
That's kind of like the equivalent of talking to an AI in cyberspace. It may not kill you, but you are entering its strongest point. You are in its domain. So keep that in mind. You don't have
he's in my sort of. I created that space where he is at the moment.
Right, but if we were
It's
to
my
link
domain.
in and go
I'm in
we're
control.
still in. Are you? You have a rogue AI sticking out of the back of your neck.
It's a closed system.
Right, coming from the
And
same system that also tells
that's-
you, hey, you have to like what we've done to you.
I mean, he broke me free.
Right, man. There's just a lot of oddity going on right now, and this is just kind of another thing on top of everything else.
Oddity. It sounds very familiar to, and I'll point to Feynman.
No, that's unfortunately very similar. You're right.
Okay, can we just not be scared of two people who are essentially slaves? Just because I'm humanoid like you doesn't mean that I'm any less of a threat than he is. He's just a different sort of being, and you can't see him right now, but he's not going to cause you any harm.
Fair enough.
You're just scared of the unknown, I think.
I'm not afraid of you.
Not me.
I'm not afraid of your little metal arm out of the back of your neck. What if I just cut it off your neck? Problem solved.
I mean,
isn't
it does end in scalpels, but sure.
Wait, what?
Oh, like the end? It's a medical arm. It's like this, like scalpels at the end. You got
Watch as the fingertips like pull back, and there's like little scalpels on the end.
That's how I do surgery on myself.
I don't ever want to see the inside of crypto industries. It sounds like a fucking horror show in there. Like, are they doing like forced transhumanism? Like, is that what this is?
I mean, the messages that I've always heard is that elevation is voluntary. And maybe many places it is.
But they have to put in programming to tell you elevation is good.
I mean, I don't see a problem with operating yourself. I mean, I do it all the time. I'll lift up a shirt and I'm just all burns and cut wounds and everything.
Well, maybe. Yeah. Well, that's okay. We're okay.
All right. Anyway, my point originally even there was that Critvo sucks balls. Okay, so we don't need to fuck with them right now.
Right.
Can we get some money? Because I feel like I need some funds. I got a hot. Maybe I don't think I have 0, but I got some garbage. Oh yeah, I can't afford much.
Okay,
I'm not very liquid right now.
Can you and Z be looking into what this mushroom thing is supposed to look like? The thing that Habaru totally remembers?
Shouldn't that be like a Wicked job?
I believe it's
Wait, where is Wicked? Where the fuck is Wicked?
I'll look around and go, what do you see, Wicked?
They have
Wicked has laundered
like
off.
aromatic infused honey or something.
Jody, we could just get too freaking excited about this forest or something. Jesus.
She's gone off to do some honey tasting somewhere.
Yeah.
Honey tasting without me? But I got the brochure and everything.
The tasting map with the schedule on it.
I'm not gonna lie. She probably went off and got some coffee from the cafe.
Please have like
a.
a slice of life episode with just Arashi and Wicked like honey tasting.
We can do it.
You know,
She's
Dusty would be
She's
down
gone
for
off to
that.
the coffee shop. Just let everyone have a look. The coffee shop.
Busy bees.
Busy bees. Fucking Feynman will love that.
No, I won't. I'm allergic. Fucking hell.
Yeah, no. This is like his worst place to be.
Good joke.
Has Feynman like climbed into his like beekeeping suit yet?
No. I instead have just rescinded into my torso like a turtle.
All right.
I'm happy
for
to
the
do
sake of this,
research.
Wicked has gone off to the coffee shop, Busy Bees, which is just across the way.
If I look around,
Yes.
does there look to be any education or knowledge centers of this? In this
Because you
location?
weren't here, you were told that if you want any kind of information on stuff, you would need to go to, very specifically, if you want information on Vespens and bees, you would need to go to the Livestock Husbandry Coalition or the Order of the Apiary, which is the Druid Circle in the
Oh,
area.
that sounds fun. And druids stink.
You also you also have on your notes, Andrew, a contact to go speak to, that is part of a greenhouse. If you need more information, research is good.
So we can't go to the apiary one.
Yeah, we probably should go see the druids because they may not like that we want stuff.
No, we can go to the livestock and livestock and husbandry coalition. That probably smells worse than the druids. Livestock.
But
In this situation, is the bees, the livestock.
So here's the thing, right? If we go to the druids, they're gonna ask us, "Oh, cool. What are you guys looking for?" And we tell them. They go, "Cool. Why?" And then we tell them some scientists want to collect it, and then they go, "Oh, cool. Go fuck yourself. We're not telling you."
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So let's not go to the druids. Let's go to the other guys.
What's a Vespen?
Like a bee thing,
I'm
right?
glad you asked.
It's like a dragon. It's not a bee.
Is that like the bee dog?
Which is why we can't go to the apiary because they're only for bees.
It's this.
Yeah, bee dog.
Mm.
Except they're tiny.
That looks huge.
Yeah.
It's like tiny relatively. Like it's not as big as like a Tarrasque, but it's larger than you.
It's larger than a common bee, though.
So okay, I got two completely different scales there.
Well, you should know who not to listen to.
Yeah.
It is larger than a bee, smaller than a wasp.
Okay.
Cool. That's helpful.
It is helpful.
Yeah. No,
Anyway,
I'm just thinking about how much. No, Tegan, I'm thinking about how much I dislike bees and bugs. I'm just like you mentioned wasp. I'm like, I don't like that.
It does buzz.
Okay.
They do bite. They don't sting. But they're not. But they do have a tendency to like humans and dragons.
Do they also vibrate to create heat and burn people to death?
I did ask that last week.
Does Feynman interjects? I did ask that. I did ask. I did research.
The answer was no.
I already asked. Habaru, back off.
That's my thing. Are any of us humans? Is Arashi a human?
Well, humanoids.
I'm elven.
Arashi's not even human.
Yeah. What's KL? He's robot man. Originally, presumably human.
Me?
Probably.
Yeah,
How do I look? Do I look human?
you look like a
Probably.
robot.
You look like you have more plastic and metal than you do meat.
I mean, clearly
So-
I'm a human. So got 30% of my humanity left.
30% of my
that's a-
humanity.
That's a low number, champ.
That's enough for one honorable action every 10 years.
That's a third of me. I'm 1/3 human, alright? Have you guys never
Right.
heard of Mechir before?
No, I have, but consider this, man. At one point, you were 100% human.
Well, I mean, I don't know that. We don't
You
know
didn't
that.
come out of someone's womb born like this, dude.
As you
Oh.
guys are standing
Yes, we
there,
do know this.
as
Okay.
you guys are standing there arguing about this, you hear some hurried footsteps in the dirt rushing towards you as a young woman rounds the corner, young halfling woman rounds the corner, catches sight of you all.
Wait, before she says anything.
She's running at us.
She's running at us.
No,
Can
she's
I?
just walking rapidly.
I'm gonna roll a perception and see if she's got any bees on it.
She does not.
23? No
She-
bees. Bees not sighted.
She does not have a bee on her, but on her shoulder, you do notice that she does have a small green creature
Is that a green bee?
that has long hind legs, short front legs, and claws on all four limbs. It does seem to have a yellowish stamen, little hairdo going on. And its tail looks like dandelion greens, and its wings are quite ephemeral. But it is perched on her shoulder as she seems to rush over to you. She has a satchel bag on over her shoulder that does seem to have a variety of different leaves and flowers and whatnot in it. She seems to be reading something on her EC as she kind of looks down at the EC, and then looks back up at you. Uh, are you the group of adventurers that took our quest?
Go on, customer service rep, get in there. I'll nudge Habaru forward.
Annabelle sent me a message to say somebody had accepted the quest, and seeing as you hadn't come to the greenhouse yet, I thought I would come and see if you'd gotten lost.
Lean towards her. Once that off her shoulder, I'm quite sure I could get it in one shot.
Stop. Hi. Yes. We're the
Hi.
adventurers. Hi. Hello.
I'm Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Dr. Charlie Ruminkala. I do research here into antidotes and all sorts of things to do with the floral dragons. Oh, and this is Plume. She indicates to the little dandelion dragon on her shoulder. Looks like this, Scotty. Here you go.
Yo.
That's a fucking bee. I asked if there were bees.
It's not a bee.
It looks like a bee. Dragon.
It
It's
is not a
pretty
bee.
bee-esque.
It is
It's
not a
braggin.
bee.
It's a
It
brag.
It
is
is
a
not a
bean.
bee.
Dragon?
It was a bee. Now it's a bean.
It is not a bee.
Yeah, we're here to go find a mushroom. Do y'all have a picture of what this thing looks like and where it might be?
And its weaknesses. Always ask about weaknesses, Habaru.
Probably fire. It's always fire.
Oh, okay, you know what? Never mind. It is always fire.
Okay, hang on. One at a time.
Habaru said B.
Find the jumps.
I can show you some information and stuff and talk to you about what we're researching if you want to come to the greenhouse.
I will be honest with you. All that information is gonna go over our heads. Just point us in a direction, and we're gonna go get it.
You just said you didn't know what you're looking for.
Right, and so I don't know. We don't need to know about the research. I just need to know what it looks like. That's what I'm asking for.
He's like a
Yes.
child. He needs a picture.
So if you
I-
come to the greenhouse, I can show you.
Yes. Okay. Let's
And
go.
because we're asking about a very specific part of the blooming, I can tell you what exactly we're looking for.
Okay.
I'm sorry, is there someone in your party who knows about herbalism or
Oh,
medicine or
she's getting shit faced right now. So you're stuck with the idiots.
just
And me.
Yeah.
anybody who actually
Again, she's getting shit faced right now. She's busy doing her own thing.
she's just looking around at the rest of you, kind of like
I'll
"Hmm,
pick up some grass and I'll go, this is some Feynman's grass. I know
Uh,
heaps about herbs.
Arashi will put on the biggest fake smile he can that's just far too toothy and creepy.
I am the
she
best of
looks
the
at
worst.
Sabata.
He's just twirling his gun.
Yeah.
You seem to be a researcher, sir.
I tinker, yes.
Tinkering is good. So you know about experiments and all of this kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'm very, very good at experimenting, yes.
And do you work with reagents or anything?
I have been known to work with them, yes.
Wonderful, sir.
Hey, Sabata, what's a reagent? Can you educate me?
It's an object that you use in your experiments.
Yeah? For what?
Whatever you're
Sabata-
experimenting on.
Sabata would actually know this with his intelligence score, sir. That is me telling Clint.
Literally.
But he thinks it's so obvious he can't work out. What
Yeah.
the question is.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah,
you're an agent for a spy agency, right, Hamaru? And then they fire you, but then they re-agent you, they bring you back.
He's
What the
really
fuck
good
are you
at
talking about?
He's really good at his experiments. Most of them don't live.
That can happen in the course of research.
They're mostly artificial anyway, so they would not be living.
Oh, so you synthesize things.
He's an inventor.
I invent things.
Wonderful. That's funnily enough what we're kind of trying to do. And
You're building mushrooms?
we're not so much building mushrooms, we're creating uh, we're using magic plants to create concoctions and whatnot to stimulate the processes of helping things flower and getting certain
you're-
results that we want.
You're genetically splicing.
Yes.
Why'd you say so?
Wait.
She kind of
Uh,
gestures towards Habru because I didn't understand the knowledge base of the people I was talking to.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand. They're quite dumb when it comes to
Yeah.
this stuff.
I'm not dumb, as you pan over and I'm eating the grass.
Sabata is very
It-
good with
Feynman's herb.
clouds all the time.
But it sounds like you're trying to make these flowers pollinate or bloom all year round.
Well, at the moment, what I'm actually working on is I'm trying to demonstrate the blooming of a massive agave succulent. It would be more commonly found in warmer areas and whatnot. So, this particular one is called the majestic agave, and they can go years without blooming. So, we're trying to stimulate the situations and things to make it happen more frequently and whatnot so that we can help out some of our um, more arid floral dragons.
Okay.
It's a
Yes.
very, very noble thing to do.
Messing
Yes.
with nature is very noble.
But
Yeah. He also gives Sabata a weird look, like, there's like no gunpowder involved in their experiment, right?
Yeah, so?
Does he break out into sweat at the thought?
No, I totally understand.
I
It's
I
just
don't.
boring, that's all. It's not as exciting as
Okay.
what I do, but it's
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
However, we were kind of also concerned because in going and getting some of our ingredients in the forest, we'd started to notice some weird growths, and the larkspur dragon seemed to. We came across an ill larkspur dragon that had some mushrooms growing on it that were very odd. We haven't seen them in this area, and we were wondering if the rest of its bloom had been affected as well, but we couldn't seem to find them.
Can I ask a non sequitur question real quick about the local dragon populace?
Sure.
Say about I don't know how many in game days it's been since the Green Dragon Guardian died. Would that have been like 3 weeks ago at this point?
That we started to
Nope.
notice.
I'm asking the DM. Asking the DM.
No,
How long ago was it?
this. Well, I mean,
That the
they.
dragon Feynman consumed.
Oh, the dragon that Feynman consumed. That was.
Got a lot of names
they're not
of
tied
who
together is what
consumed
Andrew's
what up
asking.
there.
No, they're not tied together. These incidences are not tied together.
I wanted to ask that though. Okay.
It's the easiest way to cover it. No,
I just
these incidences aren't tied together.
okay.
But it has, for the course of this, it has roughly been about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Has it changed their personalities or their behavior in any way?
You say that the larkspur dragon that we've been dealing with does seem to. Its behavior is changing. It seems more irate than usual, jittery. Um, it seems to exhibit signs of unwellness, uh, heavy, rapid breathing. Um, its
So these
skin is.
mushrooms are more parasitic than symbiote.
Well, that's what we're kind of wondering, but we haven't been able to find any kind of mycelial growth or any other mushrooms that seem like it, which is why we're
Interesting.
concerned for the larkspur population.
When did this start?
I'm not 100% sure, but we did find the larkspur dragon in the last week.
So like okay. Fuck, how do I want to ask this? Uh did it feel like it just kind of like came out of nowhere with the changes that happened? Was it all feel like it was sudden and like widespread, or was there like a single focal point of where like it started?
We're not sure. We haven't gone to it. We haven't gone in to investigate. The
That's fair
forest
enough.
is large, and
Are any of the other dragon populace affected in any type of way? Are they been acting different in the last week?
not that we know of.
Do you know of any other creatures that have changed their behavior?
Again, not that I know of.
Have
This
you
is why we're concerned that it is a parasite specifically targeting the larkspur dragons.
wait. Why are you hiring adventurers? Why aren't you partnering up with local druids?
Why would we not pay people who are used to dealing with investigating and monsters and whatnot?
Why would you
When
not
going
hire the ecological experts to help you with the ecological situation?
Because the forest has a lot of weird, creepy crawlies that they're not adept to deal with. Like, it is currently owlbear pupping season. There are any number of spirits and whatnot out in the forest.
Right, and you're saying druids wouldn't be able to navigate those problems? The scariest woman I know is a druid.
I mean, if you don't want to be paid, that's fine. We can.
No, I just think it's weird whenever there's a very clear solution and people don't go for the clear solution. It just feels weird to me
Also,
that
because their responsibility is making sure that the Vespon and bee populations are happy and there's nothing going wrong with them. I
I-
mean, you're welcome to go talk to them. Maybe they have noticed something.
Maybe the druids are at the center of this and may be causing the problem.
I
I wouldn't
what the
believe
fuck?
that would necessarily be so,
Well, it
considering
could
that
be.
the floral
what-
dragons and the bees kind of need each other.
I do want to go talk to the druids for different reasons, but maybe we'll ask them about what if they've seen anything. But do you have a picture of what we're looking for?
Yes, at the greenhouse, which I could have shown you all of this. What you're looking for, I can show you examples of what the mushroom growth looks like. I can show you what the larkspur dragons are looking like. I can show you what we're looking for to put in these potions and whatnot.
Okay.
Please continue.
The only reason I came here is because, well, honestly, you hadn't come to the greenhouse already.
Are we not allowed to talk on our own time? We were talking about important things like his phobia of bees and things.
Yes, sorry, I just, I was just.
We were not under the impression it was a dire emergency.
I don't think it is. I was just really excited to actually get to talk to you guys about it and see if I could help at all.
Wait. Critical question. Do you have bee repellent?
Bee repellent? Why would
He's
you-
deathly allergic to bees.
We need
I would
smoke.
hate for
Just
him.
surround yourself in smoke and the bees will leave you alone.
Listen. I don't want to do anything to mess with like the local,
Most part,
ecology.
for the most part, as long as he doesn't go around the beehives, he should be okay.
That's a big ask.
If he's allergic to them, why would he go to the source of his allergen?
I don't know. Hey, Feynman, why would you? Any reason you could think of, champ?
What was the question?
If you're allergic to bees, why would you go to a beehive?
It's not like I'm planning on going to a beehive, but there's just bees around, so I'd like to be prepared for the eventuality. A good adventurer and explorer is always prepared. That's why I got you this, Hibaro, and I'll hand him a fistful of grass.
Yes.
And I'll say, when we get into the forest, protein's going to be scarce. You'll need this to keep going.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's been Feynman's he's been his motto: be prepared.
Yeah, don't you recognize Sir Richard Feynman?
I resent the use of "be" in that sentence.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did it sting your senses? Did it?
I'm walking away. I'm going to search for grass in another meadow.
Go
Sorry,
get some bee repellent.
I'll stop using buzzwords.
Did you
Son of a
need
bitch.
more information or?
Yeah, we need pictures.
Yes.
We need to know what we're
Let's
looking
go get
for.
these pictures.
Okay. Well, if you'd like to follow me to the greenhouse.
Feynman, we're going this way.
I'll keep up from a distance.
As you're walking
Don't fall
along,
too far
Chorley,
behind.
as you're walking along, Chorley kind of like falls into step with Sabata, who she has decided is kind of the leader of the group, and she's talking to you, Sabata, about how they've been formulating this special tincture out of herbal ingredients that are included from Gilbright, that are harvested from Gilbright Forest, the local surrounding forest. And the idea of it is hopefully going to stimulate this particular flower succulent to bloom, but it can also serve as a general treatment for any malnourished plants or things that might be unwell. They had hoped, that in investigating this, they might be able to get on top of what could be some kind of pestilence or blight of the larkspur dragon population. And she's kind of like discussing it with you and all this kind of stuff. Which I assume
He's replying with his vast knowledge on botanical research he has extensively done.
she was trying to be real polite without also calling Habaru dumb.
What do you mean without calling Albert dumb? She's called all of us fucking dumb.
No, but specifically you. She didn't walk up and say, "Hey, dummy."
She looked at you and went, "Well, you're abrasive."
As all of us at some point during the day do find ourselves.
I don't have a problem. I know I don't know anything about this, and I accept my failings.
So you guys get to the greenhouse, and she leads you through the large double doors into this space. And the air in the greenhouse is thick and warm, and it's got a slightly sweet taste to it. You can see that there is condensation fogging the walls and trickling down onto the flagstones underfoot. And there's this faint sound of just rustling leaves and insect wings. And you can almost hear the crunch of soil as burrowing worms just create this atmosphere around you of just this peaceful, serene kind of jungle vibe.
Yuck.
The massive chamber that you're standing in is stuffed end to end with planter boxes, earthenware pots, climbing vines, trailing leaves, and flowers of every conceivable size, color, and shape. And at the center of this all is a giant pot with this large spiky succulent with what appears to be an almost corn husk like growth in the center of it. That is indeed its bloom. It is very green at the moment. It is clearly not ready, and it is still, you can see that it still has quite a lot of time to grow, that it can get bigger, so that it can get bigger before its bloom. Um, And you can see that she's got workbenches with all number of herbs, mortars and pestles, and all number of alchemy kind of and herbalism tools to create these concoctions and whatnot. So she leads you over to the desk, and she um, pulls out a folder so that you can have a look at a variety of different things. She shows you a picture of um, she kind of shows you what she's looking for, like a picture of these particular herbs. She's got like a written list of particular herbs with like hand drawn images of what they're looking for. And then she kind of takes you off to a side room that you notice there are windows open. It's quite airy at the moment. They're like the shutters are uh, latched open, and lying in this space um, on a bed of straw, you do notice what appears to be a um, reasonably large creature. Um, you notice that it's these beautiful blue and purple colors. It is a dragon. Um, it looks up at you. Um, it looks up at you, Feynman. Couldn't remember your name for a second there. I'm really sorry. It looks up at you, and you can see that it is not well, and it does have these large, bulbous, fungus-like growths coming from the back of its neck. Um, you can see, yeah, its breathing is rapid and shallow, as you can see that it has now gotten more fungal growths over its shoulders. This is what it looks like, by the way, this creature.
Lark.
Sabata puts his glasses on and he's taking photos so he can show Wicked later.
And yeah, you can see it has these large brain-like fungal growths over it. its eyes seem to have gone glassy, a little bit sunken in. You can see that some areas of its petal-like scales have started to rot away. You can see that they're scabby, and the flesh underneath, you can actually see some of the muscles across its chest moving in the scabs, as they just don't seem to be healing.
Has she removed any of the fungal growth around? This is in her workshop, right?
Yes, you can see that there are some patches, you can see that there are some, gauze-wrapped patches on the back where you assume she's removed some of the fungal growths. And she does come over, and she does lift its head and pours a little like a beaker of water and tries to pour some of this water into its mouth. Um, you can she's treating it quite gently and tenderly. Um, the fungal growth has definitely grown more since we picked it up last week. And the
Have you
scabs seem
identified the fungus?
No, we've never seen anything like it before. The druids haven't seen anything like it before, which is why we needed more samples. Um, I just I'm just gonna get at some of the medicine to see if it will just it does seem to keep it at least a little bit at bay at the moment. And you watch as she goes over to her um workbench and starts looking through the jars and bottles of elixir. And you can hear the sound of moving around bottles and glasses and everything. She seems to it starts out initially slow, and it's starting to get a bit more frantic. "Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, it's not here. Ah, there was a whole bottle here, I swear it."
For a lot of this time, Kale's sort of been in this space with his jacket over his nose because it stinks. Is it taking the water?
Yes, it did drink very weakly. It dribbled more out than it actually drank, but you did see its throat work as it did manage to swallow a little bit. Surely
I would recommend hooking up intravenously to keep the
I've got
fluids
my-
up for it.
Well, I would definitely agree with you, but my tincture's missing.
What
A year's worth of work, and
what was
it was
it?
the only thing. It was the only thing that was kind of helping.
Wait, someone's taken it?
Well, why would anyone want to steal? But
Well,
it's missing. I don't understand how, though. I'm the only one with the key to the greenhouse.
I'm good
But
with
you've got-
mysteries.
But you've got the windows open here for this one.
Yes, but I usually close up at the end of the day. There are
But
still
you-
screens, by the way. There are screens.
But there's all right. He'll investigate the screens to see if any of them have been removed.
Sure. Roll me an investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
Suspect number 1 is Plume.
Of course you did. You think it's Plume, huh? The fucking dragon. He has flown in and he has taken a seat on a little cushion. And he's now just watching all of you, a little wisp of smoke coming from his nostril. But Sabata, as you're looking around, you can tell that yes, the windows are open, but there is you're not quite sure. You're fairly certain that there has to have been an access point because she did have to unlock the greenhouse to bring you guys back in the morning.
These locks aren't very good. As Arashi just finishes picking the lock in seconds.
Arashi, as you are looking around and turning around and having a look at the locks and whatnot, you do notice one of the large pitcher plants near the doorways. There seems to be something inside it, almost like a blue pedal scale. Um, and just judging from the look of this plant, it's got some weird pointed spikes and spines. But yes, you can see this strange blue petal scale in this picture of this plant.
No idea where that is. Finish messing with the lock. Move on.
Okay. Anyone else?
Can I cast Identify on the creature? If you do it on a creature, you can check if any spells are affecting it.
Sure.
Hell yeah. I don't know that there's anything to it other than casting it. I don't think it rolls anything. It's just will tell me if there's a spell affecting
Yeah.
it.
There is no spell affecting it.
Okay.
I was just gonna ask Chorley, what was your tincture that you had?
Well, originally I'd created it to help the succulent bloom, but we found that it really helped in other circumstances with the floral dragons and whatnot if they were doing poorly. Malnourished, not well, just in general.
How quickly can you make another?
Not that quickly. It was a year's worth of research and study and I mean, I have a secondary batch brewing, but it's not going to be ready for at least another month.
Oh, so it's a brew.
I just don't understand why someone would steal it.
We can keep its fluids up. I mean, I have an IV on me. Sabata, do you want to help me out with this?
Sure, I
I
can.
mean,
assist
Chorley,
with this.
is that okay if we do that, Chorley?
I mean, if you think it'll help.
It would at least help with the fluid levels.
I've got saline. I've got all this. Wait, I've got a whole bunch of stuff because when I go,
Okay.
I don't want to say it, but
I'll get you to make me a medicine check, please.
when I jack in, I have to keep the fluids. I don't want to say it.
Make me a
Classic.
medicine check too. Actually, sorry. I'll go.
I was going to say Sabata help.
Survival. I'll go survival check actually because this is
Survival.
Yes.
You get advantage, I guess, because Sabata's helping?
Because
or-
I'm helping.
Sure.
Yes, I was asking for help. Survival. Oh, so we're using wisdom instead of intelligence. Okay.
Dual fives.
Double 5. Okay. Well, I can't
This
find a
is not
vein here.
This creature is so natural and organic. You're not even sure where to look for veins for it beneath the scales.
I'm not familiar with this anatomy. Yeah.
You notice Feynman with scales off, licking the condensation off the walls.
I'll walk in and be like,
Sorry.
I know about scales. I'm a medical fucking marvel.
How do you get under them?
You are a marvel, my man.
Well, back in I didn't open my Word document with a list of fictitious places that I've been adventuring.
Feynman, would you like to attempt to put in an
I'll
IV in a
give it a
dragon?
go. I assume it's just the same check, right? Survival?
Yes. As you're doing
That's a
it.
natural 1.
God.
I stabbed
Yeah.
myself with the fucking saline.
You
In the
go
eye.
you go to stab it as you go to insert the drip. it does move a little bit out of the way as it locks eyes with you, Feynman.
Oh, it
And
doesn't
you
want
can
it.
see its beak moving, its tongue working as it's trying to say something to you.
Motherfucker talks.
What languages do you speak, Feynman?
I speak Common and Draconic.
Good. It
Well,
seems
that's
to be
convenient, isn't it?
it seems to be trying to say something to you.
I'll listen more intently.
You're standing on my foot.
Shit.
She's coming. No dragon is safe.
Is this an interactive medium?
What? You can talk to her. She
Can I
understands you
talk back to?
clearly.
Okay. I was just like, can I talk? And she like,
Yes.
it sounds
long as
like she's seconds away from dying, Tegan. I was like, oh, this is dragon
She's
final
no,
words.
she's struggling. She is struggling to speak, but she is alert but low energied.
Gotcha.
But she is. You're not sure. Roll me a medicine.
Hell yeah. In my wheelhouse. 15.
Yes, you're assuming that the growths on the neck and the shoulders have actually infiltrated potentially through and are affecting its vocal cords.
Okay. Be floating upside down by morning. Is that what did this to you? I assume I'm just thinking back on it. I've definitely heard about the silence, right? I'm presuming this is the silence. I
You've
would have
heard about-
seen. Yeah, I saw the book.
You guys have discussed the silence, yeah.
I haven't transformed since then. All right. Yeah. So I'll ask like outright, like, is the silence doing this to you?
It's in the water, the touch, the air. It becomes us.
It's not good. In the water, in the touch, and the air. Is that what you said?
It's
Mhm.
MSG.
That's bad. Can I use my, I guess, wisdom to see if anything's wrong with the weave in this area?
Sure. Roll an arcana.
Arcana?
Yep.
It's not wisdom, that's
MSG.
intelligence. God damn it. 5.
In this particular area, everything seems fine.
I'll just turn to Hibaro. I guess Hibaro's here. Oh, actually, no, sorry. I'll say Kale and Sabata. I always talk to Hibaro. I should talk to and they're here doing the medical procedure. Presumably, you've seen me talking to the dragon. Like, that's not. So I'll be like, she says, there's something wrong with the water and the air and the touch here.
Mm-mm. Maybe we should be taking water samples.
I don't think it could hurt. What about? Do you have any knowledge of like testing the air quality or something?
Could be transmitted by spores that end up in the water and the air.
Jeez, it'd be really good to have your spore druid around at this time, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Also, I cast Identify on the creature and determined that it was not the effect of any spell.
No.
Sabata.
Ah.
and Kale.
Uh,
Just communicating that forward to everyone. It's
that means it's organic in
yeah,
nature. Then.
no magical component. Well, not necessarily no magical component. It could be magic in origin. It is not the result of a spell that someone has cast.
So could it be like an aberration or something that is
Yeah.
not natural?
Can I switch to infrared and do a sweep of the area to see if I
Sure.
notice anything sus?
Sure. Roll me an investigation.
Abby, you had something to say?
What's the researcher's name again? It was Chorl?
Chorley.
It's
Surely.
like Charlie,
Chorley?
but Chorley.
Yeah.
I was thinking Carl from Walking Dead.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Jolly can't be serious.
As-
Chorley.
Don't call me
Yes.
Shirley.
I'm just gonna ask real quick. Hey, your team and crew, you haven't brought anyone new on, have you recently?
No.
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 When was the last time someone was added to this team?
4 years ago.
Okay. Sorry, I have a very specific timetable of my mind of things of something.
That's okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Do your thing.
As you look around with the infrared, you do notice, Kale, that there seems to be a small pair of boot prints near a stand of strange plants. And those they are still slightly warm, and they seem to be heading towards the far corner of the greenhouse where there's another large leafy plant in front of the windows.
Hey, is Arashi just hanging out around there still? I was gonna
She's
say,
just
Still playing
who's?
with luck.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just because I was near Sabata. Sabata, check this out. Boot prints.
As
He'll
you
get
get
down.
closer to the plants where the boot prints are, you notice that the plants seem to give a little ripple and move away from you. And yes, you do see some boot prints in the soil.
All right, who's ever there, come out now.
There's
So,
nothing.
Charlie, is this normal?
What?
Like, the plants moving away from us?
Oh,
And
yes. That's a bed of shiverweed. It usually moves away. They're very sensitive. They bend their stems away from anything that gives motion and whatnot, so they don't get broken.
do any of them look broken if I look at them?
No, but you do notice that those boot prints are leading through the soil towards the glass window behind what appears to be a large leafy fern.
Has Sabata got his guns out or not?
Yes, he does.
Okay. I'll move in.
I'll give you an count of 3 before I shoot you. 2, 1, and I'll fire.
You fire directly towards a bunch of these large leafy green ferns towards a pane of glass behind them, which you would expect upon hitting glass. You would expect a shattering sound. There is none.
I'll peer around the.
Can someone detect
the
magic,
plant.
see if this is an illusion?
Does it look like glass?
Well, as you move aside the large leafy fern, you notice some of the glass panels have been pried out of their frames and set aside. There is a gap just big enough to fit a small humanoid creature through it.
Charlie. Do you guys have any competition in town?
What? No.
Or are you sure about that? Because it looks like someone has broken in and robbed you.
Oh, well, I mean, no, there's no competition.
anyone who dislikes you guys or anything?
No, not that I know of.
If we only had someone who knew how to track someone.
If only.
Arashi's ears tingle.
Wait, guys, we have a Russia.
Take a breath.
Arashi's just still going through his B book that he picked up.
Arashi.
I don't
You're
even think
required-
Arashi. I don't think Arashi could even track this person. They look very clever.
Yes, I know what you're trying
Illusions
to
and-
do. It's not working.
Well, could
That's what
could
you
you
say because you
please?
can't do it.
Oh, someone said the magic word.
Please?
Oh, yeah, certainly. For you, Habaru, not a problem.
Why don't you try that first next time, Sabata?
Yes, Sparta. Oh,
No.
I'm so smart. I can't use manners. Ooh.
Oh,
Someone's
you
got
feel
a
like a
favorite.
married
Manners-
couple.
Manners of a civilized people.
Yes.
I'm sorry, are you referring to yourself as the civilized person here?
Yeah, I'm like, yes,
why not?
they are for civilized people. You idiot.
Okay. Just making sure I understood, Sabata, who you were calling the civilized person here.
I am civilized.
Okay.
I will go and I will go look at these footprints.
The footprints lead out of the greenhouse. And just outside of the glass, just round the corner, you can see what appears to be the remnants of a paper scroll fluttering in the grass.
Okay. I'll tap it with a blade edge just in case it does something first.
Do
And
you
then-
do you crawl out through the hole, or do you leave through the door and go round?
So I'm going to go round.
A really good hole right there. May as well jack in while he's here.
What do I need to crawl through the hole? I already know where it is. I'll just walk around and,
Okay, so
I'll,
You
I'll
walk around.
stand at the hole and keep watch.
When presented with a hole out of curiosity, would Arashi crawl out, or would, because you can go into the shadow?
Yeah, I mean, I can go in the shadows, but I mean, at this point, this is a mushroom quest. It's sort of not really a
Not
rush.
high stakes.
It's not. It doesn't have his interest, so he's just He waddles around. He's going to do his job properly, but it's like,
Yeah, but it's going to be
I'm
scrolling
paid by the hour.
the
He's
whole time.
Arashi saunters around, enjoying some of the sunshine, and yes, you find the tatters of a spent bell scroll fluttering in the grass.
I tap it with the edge of my sword just to make sure there's no residual.
It is
side
completely inert.
And then I'll
You can
pick it-
tell that the spell on it has been used
I'll pick
by the
that up.
fact.
And
that
then
it's-
I want to try and work out which direction the footprint, where they stop, because I'm going to make a rabid guess here that it's probably some form of teleportation scroll.
It's not.
Okay, so there are footprints.
It is a spent scroll of invisibility. I know that you would know what an invisibility scroll looks like.
He can fucking smell the invisibility on it, knowing Arashi. He's like, 6
It
meters.
does also-
He takes a deep whiff and it's like someone used invisibility around.
The scroll itself, as well, you can see that it has a wax seal on it.
I don't need a scroll to go invisible, amateurs.
Yes, you see that the scroll has a wax seal on it.
Anyway, Kale or Haru, I'll put my arm through the missing window pane.
I'll take it.
Anyone recognize this?
What does the wax seal look like?
It is a green wax seal with what appears to be a cog made out of vines on it.
A cog made out
Bro,
of
is
vines.
this the druid's place?
What?
I'll show Charlie the seal. Corley.
Tell me it isn't the
Corley.
order of the apiary.
No, it's not. That's the mark of Flynn. Flynn Cog. He's one of the healers in town.
Jesus Christ.
Well. Flynn Cog.
Yes.
Suspect numero uno.
Flynn.
Wait, who was the first suspect, Kale? The little dragon, right?
Yeah,
What? Wait, was that a
yeah.
suspect?
Was it
Yeah,
Plume?
I think his name was Shawsy. Plume? No, Plume's
Plume,
suspect
you're
number one. I'll take Plume in for interrogation. Go check out Healer.
You look
Hard cut
wait,
to me
you
slamming
take-
my hands
you
on the
take-
table.
You take Plume in for interrogation. As you go over to Plume, who's sitting on his little cushion, just breathing smoke at you. What do you want, man?
I'm gonna slam my hands on the table and be like, "Don't man me up."
The fuck, dude? Calm down.
Where did you get the scroll of invisibility?
What are you talking about?
I presume I took the scroll.
Habu would not have given it up.
No, I'm conducting an investigation here. That young man is interrupting. What do they call it? That's impeding an investigation. You can't do that. That's illegal. You're crown prince. You should know your laws better. So then I got it off of you.
I'm gonna strangle Feynman, swear to Christ.
Alright, and then I'll turn around, right, and now I'll be good. I'll come in calmly. I'm like, hey man, sorry about that guy, he's a bit much. Yeah, have you seen this before? And I'll show him the fucking scroll of invisibility.
I mean, yeah. That belongs to Flynn. I go over to his place sometimes and talk to Inkblot.
Have you seen him around here lately using scrolls and getting up to mischief?
I mean, between you and me, I haven't seen Flynn here. He walks by every morning, he kind of like walks back and forth and kind of stops and then does a circle and like walks up to the door and then walks away, kind of red in the face. I think he's got a thing for Charlie.
Very suspect.
Sabat will go over near to Feynman and go, whisper in his ear and goes,
Ask him if he discusses anything about the dragon or the tincture when he's around there.
I'll whisper in his other ear. Offer him a coffee.
I'll yell in Feynman's
And a
ear.
donut.
Give me back the scroll!
Can I get you anything? You need any refreshments? You doing alright, buddy?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Alright, and then I'll turn around. And I'll come back as bad cop. And I'll slam my hands on the table and be like, let's talk about whether here. Does he ever mention anything about the tonsure or the dragon?
What? No, he's got no interest in the tincture. He deals with people, not plants, man. And he doesn't have anything to do. I mean, apart from Inkblot, he doesn't have anything to do with the floral dragons.
What's Inkblot? Gang.
Inkblot is his clematis dragon.
So you tell me he comes here every day and doesn't talk about the dragon that's here?
I mean, he comes to the greenhouse and then he sees Charlie and then he goes all red and he like runs away before he can say anything.
Alright,
Charlie,
we have what we need here. I'll be in touch if required. I'll fucking just storm out of the greenhouse.
wait, Feynman! Oh, he's gone. Damn
I
it.
can give you the scroll back if that's what you're after.
Yes, I'll grab the scroll before you storm out.
I'll like give it to you. I'll be like, this is for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then I'll go to Savada, who's my chief investigator.
I thought you were a pitcher, not a cop.
Clearly, no, but I embody the character when I need to. You know,
he's a businessman, not a cop.
Esquire Feynman knows how to tell a good story. That involves, you know, being a bit of a cop sometimes. So I'll say like clearly the pressure point for this guy is Charlie. I think we get a lot out of him if we just put the screws to him.
Are we going to play bad cop, bad cop?
I think we might have to play bad cop, and then we'll bring Kabaru in for worst cop.
Yes, that would work.
We won't even
Hey.
we won't even give him instructions. We'll just tell him to talk to him.
While they're all doing that, the footprints. Can I?
Yes.
First off, what size are they? Do they look like they're halfling, humanoid?
They are small. They could belong to a halfling or a child or a gnome. One of the smaller. They are of a smaller stature.
A kobold wearing shoes.
Not a kobold wearing shoes. The feet aren't right.
Oh, thank God.
No, they could really wedge their feet in there. Like
I mean,
right
they
to
could.
throw you off the trail. They could get those shoes where like the bottom looks.
Survive.
I want to follow them for as much as I can.
The dirt out here is less wet, so it does. After a while, after you leave the garden beds around the greenhouse, eventually you do lose sight of the footprints as they do disappear into the general scruff of the township streets.
That's easy. General insects, mosquitoes, flies, bees. Any
Yes.
sort of animals around?
Yeah, there's lots of insects around.
Okay. I will plant my ass down even if it's in the middle of a road or walkway. And I'm going to use my primeval awareness. And I'm going to communicate with all the animals and beasts in the area.
You're run over by a wagon. Roll a new character.
Tempted. So basically the whole thing is beast, correct?
Communicate with beasts is the actual words, yeah. So any
What are you
beasts
asking for?
I'm literally simple. I can only convey simple things. So I'm going to convey the person who came from this direction. Basically, did anyone see it, and can they point them out to me?
So anyone that came in this direction?
No, from that place, directly on the path that I took, following the footsteps.
Okay. On the path that you took, some of the local insects and dogs turn around and say that they saw a short woman with bark colored hair, leave earlier, walk down the street, came back with a group of people.
No, before that, keep going.
They talk about a tall gentleman that this morning had come there. Seems to wear strange reflective has strange reflective bug eyes, also bark colored hair. He seems to have like a scruffy bush on his face. Definitely taller gentleman. He seemed to walk up and down and around and left. They mentioned
I'll go small feet.
small feet.
Yeah.
They turn around and point out that a number of children had come and had a look in the window, pressed their faces and made faces up against the glass. A little later, another younger, small individual came up, also had a look in, kind of seemed to dig around a bit, disappeared and then came back out and then vanished.
That one. Then I'll ask them, does anyone know where that one is?
In the local area, what's the distance on this?
Can speak to them. Yeah. Basic actions, persuade them. 5 miles.
Get him, Kev. $5 miles.
I'm getting
5
them.
miles.
Within 5 miles, they're not really sure where they went. But when they went invisible, the creatures seemed to lose sight of them before they went about their own days.
Which creatures are giving me the information?
A lot of bugs, a lot of bees.
Oh, okay. Yep.
There was a local dog, but he seems to be chained in his yard, so he very quickly lost sight of it.
I will communicate with the dog. Smell. Can you still smell them? I can smell you.
No.
Very well.
No.
Nope.
Shame, I'm quite sure if you could track them, I'd certainly give you a nice meaty bone, but apparently...
Meat?
Yes, meat. But you don't know where they are, so I thank you for your time, but I can't reward you.
Oh.
Unless, of course, you could still track that scent.
Oh. They smelled like dirt and straw. Flowers. Lots of flowers.
Do you know of a place around here that smells like that?
Lots of places. With the fluffy noisemakers and the fuzzy biters.
But there's lots of places, so that doesn't narrow
Yeah,
it down.
yeah.
Well, that information is slightly useful. I throw the dog a bit of jerky.
Meat!
Okay.
Hey.
Yes.
Boss.
Yes.
Can you do me a favour?
Well, I gave you some meat for your favor. Are you going to
Yeah.
owe me again?
My favour's real easy. You don't have
What?
to do anything. You just let me off the chain. Yeah.
That's doing something.
Yeah.
You did me a favor, I rewarded you. So if I
Yeah,
do
because
you,
there's a smell here. I got to chase.
does that smell help me?
Don't know. Maybe. I smell a cat.
This might be worth it. I'm going to just pull my sword out and just cut the chain.
There's a chink. And you see the dog come out of his yard and start sniffing around trying to find Sabata's trail.
This might not end well.
I think this poor dog's going to get shot.
You watch as this dog, Arashi, catches the scent, looks at the hole in the greenhouse, and he takes off. Just inside the greenhouse, you just hear this ungodly noise start. Just and then you hear as he ricochets off the glass. You hear the sounds of scruffling as he tries to pull himself through the dirt. The plants moving as he's trying to pull himself through this pit bull.
You have a dog, Charlie?
No.
Sounds
That's-
like you guys do.
That's Barrett McGugan's dog. He's a biter. He's normally chained up. I don't know how he slipped his leash.
Stupid dogs.
Just as that happens, you hear a poof. He's just like Sabata as he you hear his claws on the tiles as he's trying to get a grip to come after you. His back legs working.
What do you want,
Well,
you stupid dog?
I'm gonna go hang out with the druids for a bit. Sabata, I will leave this in your expert care. And Hubbard will power walk out of the room.
Sabata will go skunk.
Ugh.
And I'll make a skunk smell near his nose.
He lets out a bit of a howl, but you can see right now it's not really registering to him as he is coming after you, Sabata. You've maybe got 10 feet before he leaps on you.
Stupid dog.
Don't execute this dog. Don't become the ATF.
Death.
Fatality.
Flawless victory.
Strength saving throw, okay?
All right. Here we go. Gust.
Okay, strength saving throw. You need 1d20. That is a 12. He just fails as you manage to hold him back 5 feet away from you.
Go on, you stupid animal.
He's just "Arrgh! Arrgh!" and you just hear "Wah, wah, 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 wah," as your wind is blowing into his mouth as he's trying to get to you.
Stupid dogs. Why are they so stupid?
I keep casting Gust at the thing.
All right, I've had enough of this.
And
You
I'm
can
going
see
through-
all of this through the window of the greenhouse, Arashi.
I'm already making my way back in because I'm going to that plant. I just ignore that he's holding this dog in place of Gus to walk past, and I'm going to pick up that blue scale.
I will need you to pick up that blue scale in the plant. I will need you to make a sleight of hand check, please.
Why is the plant trying to stop me?
It is the picture of a carnivorous flower.
Oh, I go near it and it tries to bite me. I just draw my sword and I cut the plant down. What do you want? You want me to just do an attack roll at it?
I just don't understand why you couldn't make a sleight of hand check.
Move fast, swipe fast, same thing.
Okay, you can roll it to just yeah. You cut it off as the large pitcher of this devil's cup falls to the ground. You notice that there is this grey scale, this blue scale is sitting in a strange sticky liquid.
Ooh, okay.
You still need to make a sleight of hand check to get it out.
Why is there more angry plants?
No, it's sitting in this liquid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my blade under it and I'm just gonna scoop it up. I don't want to touch it if it's got goo on it. Ew.
It lets out this, as you pick it up on the end of your blade, this viscous, clear drip, slow drip, drips from the end of your sword. And you notice there is a slight touch of corrosion to the metal.
Wonderful. Hey, lady. I'll just put it on
Yes?
one of her desks and just sort of just dump it so it starts eating her desk instead. Found
Why
that.
did you do that?
Do what?
Destroy my plant.
Your plant had an attitude. And I have always lived by the motto, if it grows, I mow. So, very simple. What is this?
She comes over and has a look at it. It appears to be a scale of a larkspur dragon.
Well, that was near your opening of whoever broke into here that has small feet and came from the direction of the buzzy, bitey things with the honey and dirt's hay smell.
I'm sorry. I'm really distracted. What is... I'm sorry. Can can you take that outside? She looks at Sabata.
No.
Yes, Sabata, you're your new friend.
And he just wraps up. He takes a sleeping pill out of his hat, wraps it in a bit of pocket bacon, and throws it at the dog.
Pocket bacon.
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
has
everyone
pocket
have-
bacon.
Doesn't everyone have pocket bacon?
God.
Let's have a look. Does the dog notice that there is a sleeping pill in it, first of all?
Most dogs don't.
Nope.
That's true. It'd most likely be at disadvantage.
That's how you give. That's how you give dogs.
No, because it does have the keen smell, which gives it advantage.
But it's got skunk on its nose.
Yep.
Either way, it fails, and it happily gobbles up the pocket bacon. The sleeping pill, do you have some stats for that?
You're so fortunate I didn't get to that bacon first.
I don't have the stats.
Well, would you like to attempt? Would you like to beat the dog to the bacon?
He's not
No,
there.
no,
He's not
no,
here.
no.
He left.
I
Oh.
left. I walked away in anger.
The only notes I got for the pills is you sleep for 8 hours.
Okay, so you watch as the dog consumes the bacon very rapidly. You watch as its eyes get heavy and it slumps. And as it slumps, your gust continues to push it until it's curled under the palm.
And I'll stop it.
Stupid animals. All right, Feynman, let's go talk to this little guy.
Feynman's left. You look around. Feynman's gone.
I'm out the front. I'll be waiting for my protege to my backup.
I'll head out. I'll head out.
Did you say little guy?
Yes, I did say little guy.
So like small feet.
Yes. Yes.
Does this person have one of these Luxembourgian thingies? I'll turn to our host.
What?
The small guy that they're going to go see. Who are you going to go see? Do you have any
Small
information?
guy? Flynn isn't small.
All right, then that's not our person. We need someone small. And that has these.
Does
No, I think you misunderstand. Flynn sells spell scrolls. He's a healer and a magician.
But doesn't have small feet.
No, but he does keep records of who he sells to.
Fine, let's go stab this guy and get this information over with. And Rashi's just going to walk out the door.
I give you guys a proper
This is-
investigation. I give you guys like a proper quest with an investigation.
He is investigating. What do you mean?
I'm gonna see what color his blood is first. Then
Yeah. And then what color his bones are? And then
No.
his
Oh god.
these are
Okay.
all very
Give you a
valuable
bone
lessons.
colour.
Yeah.
Mostly it'll be a valuable lesson for
new
him.
people and learning new things about them. Oh, your lungs are over there. I thought they were a little bit further in. Ooh.
Most people
Okay,
will tell
so
you because
you
they don't
leave.
want to be stabbed. Some people put up a fight, so you have to stab them a few times, but generally they'll tell you. And if you've already stabbed them 20 times and they haven't told you, they're not going to. So you just finish it.
Okay. So,
Just keep on stabbing, I say.
Feynman, you left a little while ago. Are you just waiting out the front, or have you
Yeah, I'm
headed
just.
off?
I've watched the dog interaction from outside.
Yeah, I also left a little bit into that as well. I probably would have walked by Feynman.
Were you going for the druids, right?
Yeah, I want to ask them about stuff and see if they've noticed any changes with the dragon populace and just any nature changes. You had mentioned little bastard told you it was what in the water, in the air.
He said water, air, and touch, and I think the touch is like the poignant one because it's an odd thing to say.
I think it's may have something to do with the pollination process going on here. Of bees maybe carrying it on themselves. Bees themselves could be infected with whatever's making people sick.
Also, it could be like the touch could be the particles that are in the air.
I'm so sad that Dusty's not here for the whole fucking mushroom and spore episode.
Yeah. Well, here, hang on. Do we want to put that on pause and maybe go find a different adventure real quick, and then come back
don't
with
know.
our spore expert?
My brain went on a tangent because literally you're going about it could be pollination and stuff like that, and I literally was just thinking 9 Inch Nails closer, but just changing the words to I want to pollinate you.
That's what the bees sing, man. I've heard them.
Yeah. Just thousands of little bugs screaming, "I want to pollinate!" Yeah, no, it's not great.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, Feynman.
I want pollen
I mean,
in your
it,
eyes.
it could be the bees. Maybe it's people here. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'll ask the druids and see if they've noticed any changes.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna interrogate the scroll seller for his customer list.
Okay, just don't let Arashi cut anything off the guy or burn him or draw blood.
All right. Well, if it comes to that, I'll give you a call first.
Okay. I appreciate it. Okay, well, I'll see you when I see you, and I will go off to the druids.
And away he goes.
And away I go.
As he walks away, My Hero by the Foo Fighters starts playing.
Okay, so you head off to the Order of the Apiary, which is the Druid Circle, while they finish up with the dog and all that kind of stuff. And as you do so, you enter into this large amphitheater style building. The front is set up like a shop. You do notice that there are like beeswax products, various honey products, and things like this. Books on all different kinds of beekeeping, nature. You even notice that there is like a small section where there is a book on wolf water, just the local surrounding areas and whatnot.
Is the
And
building in the shape of a beehive?
the building is not in, kind of, yes, but like the top's been cut off. And right through past the shop, through a set of double doors, you do notice that there is actually like a druid circle, a stone circle that is directly under the sunlight, that you can see that nature, the elements, and you do see a variety of different just spaces where native bees have been able to come in and create nests and whatnot around the area. Sitting in a very comfortable looking chair behind the counter, reading through a variety of different manuscripts and magazines and whatnot, you notice this woman, Harbaru. She is a very old, green toned skin, half orc woman. She's got very yellow eyes, very grizzled, grey, white hair. You can see that one of her tusks has been broken. She's seen some stuff. When she sees you, she gives you a big smile. Almost a little bit of a competitive smirk comes to her eye as she sees you, Habaru, as she leans forwards, her very muscular forearms. She crosses her hands as she looks at you.
This bitch has 4 arms.
What can I do for you, young lad?
Hi, blood. I am wanting to ask some questions about the local ecology.
Oh, hey, we love to reward interest in the local area, especially didn't think you'd come here in your royal travels, Your Highness.
There is a story behind that.
Oh, I'm
That if
sure.
I
It's all right, doll. I keep up with all of your social media. I, I absolutely adore Miss Willowstick. She's just such a bright light. I'm happy
she
that you've managed to find and settle down with a nice girl like her.
no, I'm not. I'm not pursuing Miss Willowstick. She's a venturing companion, but that's as far as it goes.
So she's single then?
Yes.
Oh, I, um, um, I don't want to be presumptuous or anything like this, but is she looking for a handsome beau or beauette?
I assume, but I don't discuss my friends' personal lives. It feels like a
Oh, all
breach
right,
of
it's all right.
trust.
Um, I have a grandson that I'm just trying to, you know, he's a lovely boy. He's a farmer. He understands the local area.
What's the grandson's name?
Anton Roselli.
Okay. Um, I will next time I see her.
How?
Give.
Well, it doesn't have to be her. If you'd like, I can pass on your number.
Nope. I'm good. I would live a very busy life, and I wouldn't be able to give anyone
Oh,
the proper
it's all
attention
right.
that they
He
deserve.
he does too. He's studying to be a lawyer. He
Oh.
said he's more than happy to do the long distance thing.
No, that's fine, but thank you. But I wanted to ask you about the local ecology as on a very serious note. Me
Oh
and
yeah.
the my adventuring group have
Oh yes. What was it you called yourself again? Your adventuring group. It's changed around quite a lot, hasn't it?
it has the name of our adventuring group, which
I'm,
Habaru definitely knows.
I'm fairly certain you would know it is Feynman and the Feynman. Plus Wicked.
It may be Helen Roll.
Yeah. Well, since we have Sir Feynman in our adventuring group, we are
Oh yes,
Feynman and his very fine men and
he
Wicked.
very much is. I don't think I've seen such a dapper young man as him in nearly 50 years.
I should have come to the druid, man. I could have dapped her up, fucking signed her book copies.
Oh, I think you would be able to sign something, all right. Okay, so again, something that my adventuring group had noticed through various things is a very sudden shift in some magics. Have you or anyone in your circle noticed any extreme magical changes in just
Magical
everything here in the last
changes.
week?
In the last week, oh, not last
Ish.
week, but a few weeks ago, there was a strange. We ended up having quite a few visitors come through town. Had been wandering around, finding themselves in the wilderness.
Yes. Did they seem lost and confused?
A lot of them seemed a bit
Yeah.
confused, but I got the impression that they had probably gone out and been licking toads and things like this. I wouldn't recommend it out in the wilderness. You can get
You
cold and then.
are, I think, more correct than you realize, but yeah, we're kind of aware of that. I'm not too worried about that.
Well, of
It's
course
just
you are. You're a very
uh,
diligent prince.
yes. Um the last week we've noticed some pretty intense I don't know the best way to word it. Changes in some of the astral signs and
Oh, I wouldn't.
dragons in particular seem to be acting odd,
Well, it's funny you
skittish.
mention it.
They're
I
acting
did
off.
notice that some of the star configurations had just mysteriously vanished. I had noticed that. Yes, the great hound is missing his tail, and the Macaheatle is down a few mackles, if you know what I mean. And things like this, I had noticed a few of the stars are a bit skew with. I had also noticed that some of the forest creatures have moved around from their usual walking patterns and paths.
Yes, and that's kind of what I wanted us to discuss of what changes you might have noticed in the uh like I mentioned the ecology of wildlife and animals here lately. We had spoken to a very ill dragon, if Andrew remembers that correctly. And it had mentioned
Real dragon,
that
yes.
well, no, not real dragon. Tegan, what was it called again? Fucking the
A larkspur dragon, which is very much a real dragon. It's just a floral dragon.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like a bee
No, they are.
dragon.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're actual dragons.
Yeah, one of us in our group, it was our Feynman, was speaking to to an ill Luxembourg dragon, and it mentioned the thing that made it sick was in the air, it was in the water, it was in the touch, and I was
Oh,
wondering yeah, and that made me worried, and I was wondering if there was a way to test out, if the air quality here, or even like the
well,
pollination itself,
it could
could
be
be.
pollination. This time of year, a number of plants are known for pollination. Some of the mushrooms are sporing and whatnot. So it stands to reason that there might be things in the air. It can tend to get into the water too.
The mushroom specifically, have you noticed the mushrooms doing anything weird or different? Any, or are they growing more than normal, or just doing anything odd?
The normal mushroom population seems mm, relatively the same, although I will say some of the funguses and the fungi have moved away from their usual nesting patterns. They move very slowly, but they have seemed to almost move away from their usual growth stages and whatnot.
Have when you're saying they're moving away, are they doing anything in particular? Like, are they exhibiting a pattern, or when you're saying they're skipping some of their growth stages, what necessarily does that mean?
Well, they're just normally they grow around certain pools and whatnot in the forest, but I've started to find them on the outer edges of the forest, which it's not as damp there. It's not their usual environments to find them in. But they seem to be moving towards the outer edges of the forest.
Anything near the outer edges of the forest, just in general?
Not really that I've noticed.
Uh, okay. And animal population is acting the same? Any
From
large
what I can tell,
illnesses?
most of the animal population seems relatively calm. Now, this time of year, we'd expect to see them being a little bit amorous and things like that. The owlbears have just started cubbing, which is quite lovely. They're very cute, so I do give warning if you're going to go into the forest, just be aware that they are very territorial, especially when cubs are around. But otherwise, a lot of the animals and whatnot seem quite placid lately. Um, they seem to have taken on a bit more of the like and growth, and a few of them have been sporting a couple of mushrooms and things like this, but otherwise they seem quite docile.
The mushroom growths on animals isn't worrying.
Oh, you'd be surprised that some mushroom spores, especially in some of their long furs and whatnot and hair, if it's moist enough and dark enough, they can still sprout a mushroom.
Uh,
This makes you question everything you know about Wicked's hair,
eh.
which actively has mushrooms growing in it.
Okay. Fungi moved away from the normal patterns near the edge of a forest. Mushroom growths on animals more lately. Okay. Any? I'm not the best person to be asking these questions, so I'm not too sure what I'm trying to ask for. But any other last anomalies or oddities you've been seeing in the wildlife here lately?
Not really. Some of the animals are a bit more watchful than usual, but otherwise,
Okay. Um. Archdruidess, can I ask a favor?
oh, of course, dear. I've got plenty of time for a young dashing half orc like yourself.
Um. Habaru will. Do you have a pen and paper, real quick?
Oh, of course, dear. She hands over a pen and paper.
Awesome. Habaru will write down both Sir Richard Feynman and Tony Esquire's Ethernet numbers, and pass that back. If you notice any changes in the local dragon populace or anything really odd involving the stars, I would really love your input. And I know so would Sir Richard Feynman. That's something we've been studying here lately. And that is for Sir Richard Feynman's number. Of course, he's a rough and tumble guy. Sometimes his Ethernet gets damaged. That second number is for his his personal butler. That is to just pass on any information you or anyone in your druid circle might notice about any
Of
drastic.
course, dear. She hands you a card with a number written on it. If you need, that's my wonderful grandson's number. Just consider it. Just a what do you call it? Just go catch up for a coffee or a drink or whatever you kids call it these days. Oh, web flicks and chill or something like that.
I will keep that in mind.
This grandmother has no idea. Mother or grandmother? She's got no idea.
Grandmother.
Yeah. Yeah, she has no idea.
She's got no idea what she's fucking talking about.
Yeah. But she's trying her best, and for that we love her. Okay, well, I will certainly keep that in mind, and I will make sure to give Wicked a shout.
Of course,
And
of
see if
course.
she's ready to make some new friends. But I really do need to be going. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your time. Like I
that
said,
reminds me as well. Like I said, I keep an eye on all of your profiles and everything like this, and it is coming around to the time. Just to keep in mind. And she reaches down behind the counter and pulls out a little plastic baggie. It's a nice, like, proper, like, packaging plastic bag, so, like, cellophane bag with a little ribbon on it. You notice that it has a very cutesy image on the tag of a strange little grey bear with a big black nose going, and inside appears to be a whole heap of honey cookies with the word "Grr" stamped onto them, and she hands it to you. Just remember, go out and show the community some love, and just remember to do a good deed today.
I will certainly do so.
Have a lovely Grr day, my lad.
You as well, Blood. And I will take the bag of cookies. And that's what I've decided other orcs refer to other half orcs as. Real recognizes real. So yeah, I will be on my way with a bag of cookies.
Honey cookies, specifically.
Honey cookies.
For Grr day.
Were we told what Gur Day was?
You know what Grr day is? It is celebrated every year, and particularly in your fucking village.
So what is Gur Day then?
Oh, wise lawmaster of the world. What is Grr day?
It's a day of celebration and villagers coming together after you get koalas plastered and they TP the place.
Okay.
Pretty sure
If they
you
can
were there for
backfire it.
that one, Andrew.
I don't think I was, because I think I would have remembered that and remembered the headache it would have brought on.
Oh, gee. That was great. That was great. So you head off. The rest of you, where did you go?
They had a name, we're heading to that person.
Okay, you guys are heading to
Oh
Flynn
boy.
Cook. Okay. So the rest of you
John
make your way.
Scroll, I believe his name was.
You guys make your way across town. It is like New Year's with more alcohol. But yes, no, roughly 70,000 years ago, roughly, give or take, a grave cleric, Chaos Maiden, went to a town, got a whole heap of koalas, very, very drunk. They TP'd the entire town. The townsfolk woke up to it the next day, and somehow the party managed to spin it that it was a divine act of providence because
No.
they had lost their way.
The party went to throw Eris under the bus who did it, and I rolled a nat 20 and made it come good.
Yes, and managed to convince the townsfolk that it was a divine act from the Church of Steve, the god Steve, to convince them that they had forgotten the true meaning of community and neighborliness. And so the entire town came together and tidied the town, and it became a feast day to celebrate the community coming back together and whatnot. I'm not entirely sure if a door would need to make a save. I do believe that they do have armor points though. So, that being said, the rest of you make your way across town to a ramshackle cottage ringed by a wraparound porch. And you notice that the porch is filled with piles of strange objects such as wooden carvings, scraps of colorful fabric, bundles of dried herbs, just miscellaneous arcane items that are used in magical practices and whatnot. Hanging wooden chimes kind of clunk pleasantly in the slight, faint humming breeze of this town. You notice that the door is open. There is an open sign on the door, And as you walk in, the air inside the cottage is smoky and fragrant. The smell of a rosemary-style incense seems to linger in the air. And every surface, as you look around, is covered in scraps of paper and polished stone and polished animal bones. You do notice that there is a very large, ancient-looking stone pillar in the center of the room that is actually holding up the roof. And towards the rear of the space, you notice that there's a ladder that leads up to a loft with what appears to be a nest-like bed of blankets and furs up there. You do notice that there is a very comfy, patched up, um, fabric-covered chair in shades of orange and whatnot, in which a very scrawny-looking half-orc appears to be taking a nap. His glasses askew on his face. He is missing one of his lower tusks. He does appear quite young. And you do see that there is a table next to him with a whole heap of scrolls and stuff. And on the other side of him, there is a little stool where a rather smug-looking, very small purple floral dragon just kind of watches you.
A purple, so it's not the blue one, blue scale we found.
It is not a blue-scaled one, though.
Okay.
As you walk in, he locks eyes with you, and you take it to assume that this is Inkblot.
I go over and nudge the one sleeping.
Hello. Hello. Sorry. Welcome. Please state the name of your injury.
I don't know, I haven't given it to you yet.
Oh, so you're here for a magical solution. Oh,
Not exactly. I'm just
oh.
gonna pull a dagger and put it to his throat.
Oh, that's not needed, sir.
Like I said, civilized people.
I haven't stabbed him yet, it's very civilized.
I would feel better if it was more civilized with a dagger not at my throat.
I mean, he can shoot you, which is what he's going to do anyway. He just thinks he's better because he can do it from a distance.
I only shoot if I need to. I don't go out and start poking people straight away. I be polite. It's what civilized people do.
I poke people gently, slowly. That's polite.
Might I give an opinion?
Yes, you can give an opinion. We're not going to listen to it unless you're giving us the answers we want.
This is a shop, sir. I sell magical solutions and help people if they're injured.
All right.
Maybe there's one solution you can give us help with. You have
I
sold.
would happily try.
You have sold a invisibility scroll to someone recently of small
Yes.
stature.
Small feet.
Possibly. Yes, maybe.
We need to find out who they are because they have taken something that does not belong to them.
Oh. Well,
From the place that you seem to stalk regularly. Creeper.
will you stab me if I say no?
Yes, I will stab you if you say no.
Wait, what if it's the truth?
Beside the point. He said no.
Whoa, did he say no to answering your question? Did he say no to having sold it?
It has your seal on it and everyone knows it comes from here.
Yes. I did sell I do sell invisibility scrolls.
And do you not have a register of people you have sold stuff to?
I do. Yes, I have a ledger. A very
Let's,
well-kept ledger.
Let's have a look at this ledger then.
He
There
goes
would be
quiet.
nothing worse. There would be nothing worse than you being implicated in accessory to a robbery.
He goes quiet.
Hurry. Need to see this ledger.
I take the knife away from him.
Uh, uh, hmm. Will
What
you
is the
still stab me
delay?
if I say no?
He says it one more
He-
time, Sabata. I'm going to
He
stab
gets
him.
very testy.
Oh.
He may stab you.
Well, no, I'm a healer, and I sell things, of
Oh.
all different kinds. I deal in minor
You're not gonna
divinations,
go.
interpreting
You're not
dreams.
gonna pull the doctor-patient confidentiality thing,
Well,
are
yes,
you?
of course, I do. I'm on the grounds of privacy. They won't.
Okay.
But is there medical need for a scroll of invisibility? Because
Invisibility.
we're asking for a scroll of... It's not like they're health records. Like, who just sell the scroll of invisibility to, and you're going to pull
Yes, but
doctor-patient
it's still
confidentiality out?
it is still my business records, and I mean, you have no authority to demand to look
All
at
right.
it.
Are you a good healer?
Oh no! Don't do the physician heal thyself.
What? It works wonderful. Watch. I just stab him in the hand.
What's Kale doing during all of this?
I am just being entertained, to be honest.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not like, I'm kind of new to this squad, and I'm not necessarily officially an adventurer, so this is just how they get their job done, obviously.
I can't wait for Kale to offer him a position in our party, like, towards the end of this.
I'm standing just behind the others. I'm not like,
Look what you've made him do. Ah.
There's like half a beat before Flynn starts screaming.
Oh,
so
I would not do that. He will make you go very quiet.
Why did you stand?
You're a healer. Just heal it. Hurry up.
I mean, wow, you really got that in there really good.
I'll
Why
just
did
pull
you
it
do
back
that?
out.
He lets out another shriek.
is this guy like actually a criminal?
He's a healer. There's no long-term effects. Maybe psychologically, but
Yeah, but like, is this guy the one that I'm curious as to your methodology if I'm to be sort of, joining
you're
your
not very
party.
aware. All right. Well, basically, the way my clan operates, if you're attached to the crime or the job, you're fair game. So he sold the scroll. He's an accomplice, unless he can prove otherwise.
Isn't he a shopkeeper?
And that's how it starts. I'm just a shopkeeper. I sold them the explosives. I sold them the evil spells. I sold them the lich. It wasn't me. Yeah, but if you hadn't sold it to him in the first place, it wouldn't have happened.
Well, I mean, I sell all kinds of things. I sell a number of invisibility scrolls.
I'll just go shush. Less talking, more reading.
He's
Thank you,
watch as
Fine.
he goes
didn't
over and pulls the
stab you.
cork out of a healing potion and drinks it. Look, I'm trying to tell you, I sell a number of magical artifacts and things. I
Small
sold about
person.
6 invisibility scrolls last week.
Small person. Smells of hay, dirt, and bees.
I can't tell you that.
Also has one of those blue dragon things.
I can't tell you that.
It's a matter of national security.
It's a matter of principle. I mean,
National
not-
security trumps.
you're not the town
principle.
guard. I can't. You have no authority to demand it.
Let me employ your principalities then, shall we? You are a healer and you believe in the healing and care of others. Yes?
What's your point?
I notched an arrow and pointed at his little dragon thing.
This must be symbolic of the dragons being endangered.
He goes over to his desk where he picks up the phone. I'm calling the town guard.
I shoot the phone. You want to roll? What's the?
Just
Hey,
roll.
I'm not shooting him. I'm shooting the phone. Normal. That one.
Yeah, you hit it. The phone smashes.
Look, it's simple. We want this information. This person has hurt someone that you seem to be stalking. So
I'm
don't you care
sorry.
about them?
I'm sorry. I have no idea who the fuck you are. You've come in here. How do I know you're not the criminals?
I haven't killed you yet.
Oh, so we're a thug with principles.
Yeah, he pretty much is, yes.
Yes.
This
Okay.
guy's
Again?
royalty. I gesture at Feynman.
What? No, I'm a fucking explorer.
Oh, he's a big boy, explorer guy.
Again,
Famous.
I have no...
So, genuinely, you would rather be dead, is what you're telling us.
I have principles. If
So
I
you
don't
no. So you would rather be dead.
If I don't stick to my principles, then what integrity do I have? No one
Okay.
would trust me.
I'm quite sure my friend here and this friend here, they agree with your principles and how you stand on them. And they have morals and agree with you. I don't. I
Well,
just smile
clearly
at
they don't have the same principles because they hang out with the likes of you.
them. No, they don't really have much choice in that matter. I'm a necessary evil.
Oh, keep telling yourself that.
I do. Daily. So, we would like this information. And then we're gone. We
And
don't
I
want
said,
anyone else's.
you are not the police. You can't come in here and demand it just because you have a pointy stick.
Look, I'm very sorry, but we have got off on the wrong foot here. How about if we purchase a scroll of invisibility? You can grab our details and put them in the book.
Yes, if you would like to make a legitimate purchase, I can do the sale for you.
But that doesn't get us the information, Sabata. Although I do like your idea of the foot.
Just
And I'll look at the foot.
stay with me. Just work with me here, will you, please? All right. How much is for one of your scrolls?
For one of my scrolls of invisibility. Give the DM a second, please.
See, even the DM wasn't prepared for us to buy something. I should have just stabbed them.
Well, no. Of all the things that I thought you could possibly do, I didn't think you'd choose to do the dumb thing.
I mean, I can't believe this doctor's doing this. This guy's insane.
Why? He's brave.
He's not. He's a fucking idiot. He's dying for nothing.
He's dying.
Like, there's huge difference. Yeah, integrity and
He's dying. That's his integrity, man. No one would come to him if they didn't think that they could trust him.
How did I go to the bathroom and come back to a torture session?
It's not torture.
A
'cause
scroll
he
of
keeps killing
invisibility
himself.
is 240 gold.
230 and you have a deal.
Sure. As long as you get out of my shop.
Won't be a problem.
I will pay the 230.
He puts the scroll. You watch as he goes, reaches below the counter, unlocks it, pulls out a book, and turns to take the details. Your name?
Sabata, and he touches his glasses and starts recording.
He's got his back turned to you.
I look over his shoulder.
There's a desk between, like a shopping desk.
And I climb on it.
stealthily, though. Stealthily.
So he's like looking up at you, and he just gently closes the book.
Yeah, you're not going to take my details down?
He pulls out a piece of paper, writes down
All right.
Sabata.
Arashi, just take the book. We know where it is. Just fucking, let's just get out of here, man.
I jump over the counter and I go to grab the book.
Roll a sleight of hand.
I'm not trying to be gentle with it. I'm not trying to steal it. I take the book.
Gonna
He's
strength
not going
contest
to let
him.
you. Yeah.
I think that's what it's implying, right? You're going to strength him instead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I got something. I might help myself with that as well.
Pocket sand?
I do have pocket sand actually, but Arashi's just going to be a bit less subtle.
You call pocket sand subtle?
Yeah. I'm going to do. If that works, what is that? I'm going to kick him in the nuts, and then I'm going to yank the book from his hands.
Non-lethal, right?
Yeah, it's kicking the nuts, non-lethal.
No, lethal. We don't want him continuing his bloodline.
It's lethal for them nuts.
Yeah.
As you go to kick, he turns his body slightly, catching the kick in the side of his leg.
He stops at 22. Ouch.
He got lucky.
What do you mean he got lucky? He rolled to contest the strike?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
He rolls his AC.
Yeah, because I was kicking him in the nuts while I was pulling the book from his hands.
I was gonna say, this is just an attack at that point.
So I wanted to try and just achieve advantage on trying to.
Of all the things you guys could have done.
This is exactly the way this was always gonna go.
I'm not there. I want it 100% known. I'm not there.
That's why it's going this way.
It probably would have gone this way if I was there, realistically. However, I'm not there, therefore you can't let me in.
I so deeply, in this moment, miss Dusty.
Exactly. Dusty would have fixed this.
Dusty would have been like, sleeping spores. Go to sleep. Fucking nerd.
Of all the things Arashi could have done with all of the secretive, I disappear into the shadows bullshit he can try. This is even a shaded, shadowy place. He could have literally stealthed this book out.
But it's really funny to do it this way.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is. Because haven't you noticed, since we've been here, Arashi has half-assed everything. He's annoyed with Sabata, he's annoyed with Fireman, and he doesn't want to be here.
This is probably the first time that every player has been on the same wavelength on their brain. Like, in perfect unity of, yes, kick him in the balls and run.
So my kick failed, but I was trying to strong-arm the book. The idea was I was just trying to give myself advantage.
You still need to roll a sleight of hand to grab the book.
Well, what he's asking is so he doesn't get advantage because he missed.
No.
I didn't think his AC would be 22.
He's got some sort of roll fucking bullshit. Either he's cast shield or something. I don't know.
Why am I, when I'm literally physically trying to pull it from him, I'm arguing it should be athletics, which is lower than my dex stuff. Because I'm physically trying to reef it from him. I'm not trying to steal, like, sneakily take it. I'm just grab and kick.
Wrenching it out of his hands.
Yeah.
Yes, roll a sleight of hand.
Okay. It's not what sleight of hand is, but...
It is to grab and pull.
That's an athletics check or a strength check, but...
You grab the book.
Fucking hightail it out of there.
Yeah, move with some purpose. Not exactly run.
You grab the book and you walk out of the shop.
Yep. Alright. Now we have a list of people, list of names, list of stuff. But, unfortunately, the one thing we're missing, Sabata, is a description of what they look like.
Well, you just tell people his name.
We're looking for a short person with a blue dragon thingy that bought an invisibility scroll.
Yes.
But there's like 6 people it could be in the book.
I mean, I like the fact that you had the idea of taking the book. I got the book for us. But we needed that bit of information as well.
Why don't you go back in disguise, right? This is to Arashi, and then you can ask. Like, disguise yourself as a guard, and you can ask about the person we were.
God, look like around here.
We'll see some shortly, I'm sure. By Jove, they're coming around the bend now.
I'll be back in a second.
I go
Sparta's
back in.
leaving.
Is it the bar doing something?
I've gone back in.
I'm very sorry about this. We could have gone a lot easier, but yes, I am very sorry about this. And as soon as he starts to open his mouth, I'm going to throw a sleeping tablet in there.
And if that doesn't work, then the lead in your pistol will. Don't forget that.
Roll me a Dex, please.
We're just drugging this guy now.
But is that's not doing what Arashi wanted because he's going to be asleep.
So you throw the tablet into his mouth. It works pretty quickly, and he slumps to the floor.
Okay. I go
Right,
over, I take out a bottle of vodka, I pour it into his mouth, and a little bit down his front, and put it in his hand.
How much do you pour into his mouth?
Oh no. Sleeping tablets and alcohol.
Probably about a shot.
Just like to get the taste in, right?
Just a shot, just to see it's in there on his breath.
Is he laying on his back?
No, he's just propped up against the wall. He's basically sitting up against the wall. With
So
the
you've
bottle in his
moved him to
hand.
sit up against the wall.
So he's sitting up
Okay.
against the wall with the bottle in his hand. I'll put a bit in his mouth so it smells like. Actually, it's vodka. Yep, it's fine. I'll put that there.
So let me get this straight. You've moved a man that you've drugged with a sleeping tablet up against
Yep.
a wall.
Yep.
Tilted his head. Poured in a shot of alcohol, knowing full well that he's unconscious and cannot swallow.
I mean, he's gonna let him slump and like
It's
it'll
just
just
gonna go in
fall
his
out,
mouth.
right? Like he's just washing it in his mouth and it'll.
Yeah. He's just getting the.
I'm not
saying it'll
pouring it down
trickle
his throat.
out?
I don't want him to drink it. I just want him to have it on him.
Yeah, it's just getting the smell. That's all it's doing.
Okay.
All right, I'll go back out, and I'll take the book back off and say, "Give me the book for a second," and I'll start taking photos
Wait, I got an
of
idea.
all the names. No, leave me. I am doing this. I have the plan. I take the photos of the pages. I get the book. I take it back, and I put it back where he pulled it out from.
Okay.
And I make sure there's no sign of us being here. I'll walk out, and I'll go, Arashi, lock the door behind me, and I put the closed sign on.
One last thing. Feynman, I saw you talking to that little dragon thing. He has a little dragon thing. Maybe that thing knows who bought the ticket.
The
scroll.
I agree, but I feel as though the dragon owned by the man we just fucking decimated may have a hard time.
You never know till you try.
I'll walk in. I'll be like, "Sup, bud?"
He just hisses at you.
Can I cast friends on him?
Yes, you can.
For duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks. So I'm gonna cast friends so that I have the advantage.
He does need to make a spell save, I believe.
Yeah. And then I get the advantage, I believe, if I'm reading correct. Clint, please correct as the resident knower of spells.
Yeah.
You have advantage, but what does he have to roll?
Spell save
that's what we
DC.
His spell. His spell,
My spell save DC is Wisdom.
Yes, but what does my character have to roll to?
He
beat it?
rolls his Wisdom.
It's
Okay.
Wisdom with crit.
Give me a second.
Keep in mind, if he wins this as well, if he wins the thing and he seems violent, he can attack.
We're gonna have to go in and kill the little dragon to save Feynman.
Oh, it's fine. I'll deal with him. in other ways.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Fireman bites his head off.
It actually doesn't say anything about saving throws, actually.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I'm.
There's no saving
What-
throw. It just happens. He's just cranky afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Is that really how friends works?
Yep.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's fine.
There's no
well, this
saving
is
throw.
the thing. Directed at one creature that isn't hostile towards you, being the operative word here.
He's not hostile. He's just a bit hissy.
He is hostile. You have just come in and drugged
Yeah.
his owner.
I was gonna say someone hissing at you, unless it's like in the bedroom, is almost always hostile.
Dude, my cat hisses at me all the time, and then he
Yeah.
just like gets over it instantly. And comes sits on my
He
lap.
is not. Now, this creature is not pleased with you. He has hopped down from his bench. He is not very large. He is actually he is small. And he is standing in front of his owner lest you come back. If he had his throat pouch is swollen out with fury.
I could. Can I try an animal handling to? And this is like hypothetical talk, and then I'll discuss the actual like phrasing I'll use. If I try an
No,
animal
you cannot
handling
use-
to get
no.
him,
Because
No,
they're
he's not an
dragons.
animal.
he's not an animal, so it would have
No.
to be
Dragon.
charisma.
Yes. They are considered, for the sake of like roles and stuff, they are actually considered an entity, like a person.
Okay, so then can I charisma check him with my?
You can try to charm him.
Yeah, I
You
want
can
to
certainly
charm
try.
him.
You can try to persuade him. You can try to intimidate him. You can talk to him. You actively can talk to him.
I know. I'm just curious what like works on him. If you know what I
And-
mean. Like, so obviously animal handling.
And if you want to save a spell slot, you're in a shop that sells scrolls.
Oh,
Don't.
can I roll a scrounging?
An
Oh, you want to
investi-
cast loot?
You can certainly roll an
Investigation or perception, I guess. Investigation
Yeah.
is probably apt.
Wow.
investigation because you're looking for something specific.
Despite it being -2, an 8.
While this is going on, does Habaru rejoin the rest
Yes,
of the room?
by this point you've rejoined them, and you can hear Feynman rummaging around in the shop.
Well, I presume Arashi's there with his thieves' tools out, just waiting for me to be done.
What the fuck? I go away for like 10 minutes.
I'll just
You
be
go
like,
ask-
I didn't like the way I was interrogating, so they
no, Arashi, I'm the I got you. So this guy was blackout drunk when we got here, right? So we wanted to ask him who he sold
He was just blackout drunk.
He had like there was sleeping pills around. He clearly has a trouble life.
He's a day
he
drinker.
had-
Serious
Okay,
day drinker.
Fine, man. There were sleeping pills around, and he's blackout drunk, and it definitely isn't a sleeping pill that, Sabata used earlier on a fucking dog.
No,
What?
how
No,
could they use that? How could they use that pill when they gave it to
No,
the dog?
motherfucker, I don't believe you at all.
I rolled the deception.
Three most
Roll against my
irresponsible
deception, you
motherfucker.
coward.
This is one of these situations where I don't necessarily make him roll insight because he gets to decide whether he trusts you or not.
I don't fucking
For
trust
knowing
you
you.
at all.
Okay, I'll shut the door on Habaru's face then. I'm not.
No. I'm sticking my foot in the door.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Feynman.
dealing with you being angry.
No, Feynman. Have you guys checked to see if there's a camera in this room?
We got Kale. He deals with that.
Cool. Has Kale turned off the cameras?
I have not turned off any cameras. No one asked me.
Motherfuckers!
Kale, you know I am. Come on, turn off the camera.
I mean, I can. No, I can.
Hey, Kyle,
I can
can you
just
erase? Can you just
I can
erase
just
the
erase footage. I
time?
mean,
Yes,
it's pretty.
it's very
yeah.
simple as.
Guys, just
Maybe
okay,
even
someone leave a
Looper
nice
Pot.
stack
That's-
of money on the table for this guy because we've essentially burglarized him.
We haven't taken anything. We've read his book and returned
stole
it.
his book and drugged him. Leave
No,
money on the fucking counter.
burglary is stealing things.
Yeah.
This
So
is more
Burglarized
home
I have
his
invasion.
I
time.
have bought a screw. I have bought a scroll. I am
Cool. Leave more money on the counter.
What are you gonna-
Habaru,
Oh.
I just
have
wanna
already paid for
say,
He wakes up, he's gonna call the guards.
Oh, you can't. I
Yeah.
took care of that.
I thought this was the
What-
methodology that you
what-
guys
nope,
often use
Nope. Pause.
in investigations.
What do you mean you took care of that?
I point to the phone with an arrow sticking out of it.
Oh.
He
Wait,
he
you
probably
would
has
have
a
cleaned
fucking Ethernet.
You would have cleaned that up.
Or he
surely.
would have gone.
You said you cleaned up the room before we left.
Pull the arrow back out.
There's the hole in the desk, man.
That could have been a gun.
Okay, guys, let's take a serious look. All right, let's leave a note saying, "Hey, we're sorry." Leave a stack of money, and then hopefully he won't call the guards on us. We're
mean,
gonna
how's he
be in
gonna
this town
call-
for a week. All right.
Though you did bring up an excellent idea,
How,
Hubbard.
how stupid are you? He's just gonna keep the money, throw the note away, and still tell the police.
Yep. But Hubbard did have an idea. Kale, don't delete the footage. Copy it all, then delete it. We can go through it and try and find what we're looking for. Short person with blue dragon thing.
Oh, that's a good point.
Wait, can you edit the footage in real time, Kale, to be...
Jesus, no, that takes at least a few minutes. Jeez, God.
We got out. He's out for 8 hours, Kale.
It's fine, but sure.
If someone comes by and sees us here, they're gonna report us to the police.
I'll
Did
close
someone
the
put
door.
closed
Why?
sign?
Yeah, it says closed.
Right, and if someone goes, "Oh, he's not normally closed," and looks through the window, what do you do then?
I don't know.
Is
Maybe stop
there-
yelling in the doorway, though.
See him passed out with the bottle in his hand. It's easy.
Right, and they're gonna see us standing over him.
Well, we were
I'm just
trying
gonna see
to
if there's a
leave.
data port.
But you keep making a noise and drawing
Okay.
attention to everyone.
So, Kale, you've gone to go find a data port.
Man,
You-
I'm confused. I thought this was their methodology, but Habaru's coming back.
No.
Nope.
Habaru's
not
a
paying
naysayer.
I'm on holidays.
It is pretty...
Stop drugging people! Stop robbing them! You can't do
It-
this!
In his
I have
defense, he's only drugged 1 people. So he's really light on the drugging people.
Kale, you go
Less
over
than-
to the ether port and link yourself up and hack into the system. It's got a pretty low firewall on it. So you make your hacking check for me.
Hackety hack.
Low firewall, but it has an angry defense AI that spikes him, and now we have to carry Kale everywhere.
Takes out his
only got
spinal cord.
12. A lowly 12.
A lowly 12. It's still enough to get in. You do manage to find all of the video files that are uploaded to
Oh, Kale,
a
you're
cloud
pressing
server.
the right buttons. You have turned me on.
Hate that.
Didn't want to hear that from Clint's mouth tonight.
Yeah. Nope.
all of the files are uploaded onto a cloud server designated by like week spans.
Fuck, this is some rookie security right here. Yeah, okay. So he was talking about selling in the last week. So I'll try to get access to the last week's worth of
Okay.
files, and I'll download them.
Do you have a little bit of a scan?
Yeah, I mean, I've got time.
Okay, so you do a little bit of a scan. You watch. There are a number of people that come in and buy scrolls and various things and whatnot. You do find the 6 people that he had indicated bought scrolls. You kind of vaguely look through them, even with the grainy kind of footage. You can tell none of them are short. I mean, there was one short one, like a dwarf, but they were quite stocky, not kind of fitting any kind of indication that not fitting any of the kind of descriptions that Arashi had talked about. There was 2 humans, an elf, an Asimar, an older gentleman who appeared to be a fisherman, and a dwarven gentleman.
I'll just sort of
However-
after scanning that. Oh, there's more. Okay, cool.
Yes. However, you did seem to notice sometime around yesterday afternoon, late in the afternoon, you did seem to notice a small shadow sneak their way in. A young girl, quite short, small, with a blonde braid. She had mud and dirt on her boots. She snuck in. You watched as she very carefully watched Inkblot before grabbing a scroll, secreting it into her cloak, and disappearing very quickly. And then you saw Flynn come back downstairs.
Gotcha. Shit. Who am I feeling like I should go to? Who seems like the authority in this band of adventurers right now?
Clearly wicked.
Goodness me.
Yeah,
Wicked,
she's not
Wicked,
here.
I
She's not
am
here.
kind of missing Wicked's presence.
What, Habaru doesn't reassure you?
Bro, I thought that this was the method of investigation until you came in and blew my world up and the party. All right, I'm just going to show the squad. Everyone, do you want to take a peek in my? Here's my AR glasses. You can actually just look in these, similar to Sabata's, and you can see the suspect, new suspect number 1.
Sure, I'll take a look and I'll quickly watch the video. Huh.
It's a girl. I mean,
And not one that was legally
appears to be.
purchased. So
Alright.
you all robbing him did nothing.
We didn't rob him. Can I see?
You
I mean, you
stole his
did kick.
book!
You kicked him in the manhood.
His
so-
book is in the shop.
You
I'm pretty-
assaulted him?
Minorly. He didn't actually. No, he didn't. He missed.
Oh,
He didn't.
So
he didn't
that's-
actually get him.
An attempt was made, though.
So that's still assault and battery, though.
There's
Well,
no,
the cameras won't agree with him.
there's no evidence. He doesn't have any bruising because he
I have-
stopped it.
Oh,
Okay,
I haven't
have-
deleted the footage.
Wait,
You
don't
should
delete
that
it.
footage right now. You should delete it.
Edit the footage to make it look like he was drunk in here the whole time.
It'll take too long. Let me see. I want to see this
That'll
person
take
that
a
I'm
while.
hunting. I'm going to grab the glasses.
You grab the glasses.
Careful with those.
Oh. Want to be a little thief, huh? All right. I hand the glasses back. I wonder if they're still in the town.
Why don't we go back to go back to Charlie and ask if she knows anyone who looks like that, and then we'll go from there. Maybe, yeah. I can't believe you all did this while I was gone for 10 minutes.
Did what?
Really?
You assaulted a guy and drugged him and stole from him.
I did know.
I feel like we're throwing around a lot of crimes that didn't take place.
Happened, yes.
Okay. I won't tell anyone about this, but in my heart of hearts, I know what you all did, and I will walk.
Well,
away.
no, we didn't assault him.
You
It was
literally struck
attempted.
him. Right,
No,
you
we
struck him
missed.
though. No, assault is grabbing someone. Battery is when you hit them, so it's really assault and battery.
Well, no, the assault happened. Oh no, there was battery because I did stab him.
No, you did kick him in the nuts.
You fucking stabbed him.
He's a healer. You can't tell. Look, he fixed it.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay.
And Habaru will leave the building.
And as you sit on this and try to figure out about this small, young, blonde thief, that's where we're going to end tonight's session. You guys get to tell Wicked all your terrible shame.
There's literally none shame.
No, that's the
Because
problem.
there is no shame here.
That was
There's none
Ocean's 11
shame.
stuff right there.
So with that, we will pick up this investigation next week to see exactly where it is that you are yet to go and why this happened. So with that, thank you everybody on the internet. It has been fantastic to have you here. Especially you, Samurai. It is always wonderful to have you here. Keep your eye out at some point. There will be a pink kobold shopkeeper coming up as well. But otherwise, thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed. Join us next week for more whatever the hell these shenanigans were. But until then, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, look after yourself and those around you, and we will all see you again next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.